Then I need 5. Oops, wrong one.
I'm trying so hard to be quiet. You're not helping.
Oh wait, I gotta turn the volume down. Oh, I think so they can.
I need to not have the giggles.
And it totally does not mute our mic, by the way. Okay, now we are live. Sort of. There's a delay between us and them, but I think everyone can see us now, possibly.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. So we were testing out the intro screen, and it does not mute us while it's doing the intro, so that was fun.
We meant to do that.
Yeah. We just wanted to see if it actually muted us. But it was like, no, it doesn't. I got to mute my other thing, though, so it doesn't overlap in my head. All right. So who do we have here today already? Let's see. Diane. Hi. Melissa. Ryan. Elma. Just kidding. Erica. Karen. Brandy. Carmen. Sonette. Oh, a bunch of people. Mandy. Brandy. That makes it easier. Brooke. Carol. Darla. Hi, everybody. And I'll keep saying hi as you come in if I remember. Or see it, but we will do our best. The point on Emma's pencil is terrifying.
That's a to-go for you.
That's a to-go. All right, so as you guys know, this is a fun buddy color that we're doing live here with the lovely Emma. She was kind enough to embrace the live stream life with me here. And we are doing, as you know, part of the whole A is for August, we have to use our A mediums. I am using Arteza. Oh, we might have lost. Nope, she's back.
I'm back again, apparently.
So I'll be using Arteza, and Emma, what are you using?
Oh, Arteza and Astra, it's going to be. I've embraced the A's for August life.
Yes, so we're doing the A life today, but we're both doing a page, or the same page, out of Midnight Masquerade, or Masquerade, however you want to say it. So yeah, we're just going to be coloring and, you know, chatting with you all. You can ask Emma questions. If you're not subscribed to Emma's channel, please do go over there and subscribe to Emma. One of my mods will definitely link her channel. Give her some love. Oh, we got some more people popping in. Isa, Yvonne, Kat. Oh, Sherry D. Hi, Sherry D. And then let's see. Did I say hi to Karen? I think I did. There's so many people. Oh, wait. But one thing is Emma's not in mod mode, so she won't be yelling at me today. So I won't have anyone yelling at me. You might be able to. All right, well, we're going to start coloring, and yeah, let's do this. Oh, thank you, Erica. That's Emma's channel. Please definitely subscribe to her. So I'm just using Arteza today because I'm not creative enough to use multiple mediums like someone in this here.
You just don't like the Astra.
Listen, those Astras are scratchy. I know. That kills you to hear. They scratch on me.
No, it's the brute fooner I wouldn't let you say bad things about.
I never said anything nasty about the brute fooner, other than hair. With the hair, I was kind of like, oh, I'm not feeling these for the hair. But they're very pretty pencils. I love them. She'll yell at me live. Yes, don't worry. Emma will definitely yell at me live. I'm sure of it. But we're testing.
I don't know what you mean.
We're testing this out, you know. Emma is, of course, in the UK. I'm over here in the US. So this, like,
pencil my leg.
We're like straight up live streaming worldwide at the moment, so that's kind of cool. But I'm going to start with the berries, and it looks like she's starting with the leaves. I almost started with the leaves. How lame would we have been?
You've already been banned from my colours.
Oh, yeah. Emma was kind enough to tell me her colors early, so she's like, do not use these.
That's not what happened. I'll let you say it. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. There's no shade colour she couldn't have, and she could go from there.
Hi, Coloring with JJ and Ashley. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Evelyn. Only non-Brits say that.
Wait, what do non-Brits say? Oh, Emma has a lovely
I have
voice.
a nice voice.
It's true. I love Emma's voice. I believe Eric and I were talking about that last time. Most of the other color tubists we watch are from the UK because whatever you guys say, we just believe, all from the accent. We're like, oh, it's just, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Have that for future when I'm telling you stuff. Say whatever I want, can't I now?
Hi, Christy. Welcome. It's the accent. It like just makes everything believable. What can I say?
Like, Corey, go buy these because I told you to.
Doesn't work that way. Okay.
We'll see.
Well, I'll probably just buy it because I have no impulse control, but totally different problem there. Let's see. Got my berries. Going like for a wine red, I guess we'll call this. In fact, I think one of my
do an H, Yvonne. Don't. I wouldn't panic about there being no H for Holbein.
Holbein. See, like everyone loves to listen to you, Emma. It's the accent. I'm telling you.
It's not. It's the saltiness.
It's that too. If you want to be honest.
Essentially, they just like me listening to me pick on you, Corey. I distinctly remember you calling me a keyboard warrior, and you're going to find out the truth behind that statement isn't correct.
Well, this is the fun part about having her here because she doesn't have to type it. She can just straight up bug me here.
In real time. Only reason I turned up.
I don't have any colorless blenders, though, to test out for you today. I'm sorry.
You just never know when one of those is going to be different.
Hi, Sabrina. Welcome.
Hi, Sabrina.
It's actually very true. That colorless blender could have totally been a different color. I mean, I was blown away that they were both colorless, honestly. I thought there would be some surprise in there.
I have no comment to make.
Hi, Emmy. Welcome. I should turn on our banner, our spam banner. Don't worry. I got this. Whee!
Is that what we're calling it? A spam banner? Really?
Because it just basically at the bottom says, subscribe to Emma, subscribe to Emma. Whee!
Guess what? I agree with Corey. You should do that. In this one thing, she's completely correct.
Hi, Angela. Welcome. And Sonia. If I double say hello, it's totally my bad.
And I just want to add in hello to everyone. The reason I'm not saying it is because obviously Corey will. So, of course, I totally mean hello. But if we're both doing it, it's just going to get really weird.
We'll be talking over one another. Hi. Oh, no. You say it. No, you say it. Oh, it's okay. Okay.
I said it first. Get off. She's mine.
We'll get all territorial over the hellos.
This is my viewer. Don't talk to her.
Oh, goodness gracious. The spam banner. Yes, we should hashtag that. Hashtag. Wow. Can I ever talk when I'm on camera? I'm starting to question that I can even talk in general, but can't get my words.
It's all right. I'm seeing myself colour live and reevaluating my life, to be honest. I think I need to go do a game channel. Okay. We're going to have to fix this before this video ends, Corey. Concentration now. Oh my God.
Yeah, Emma's stream isn't as sharp. We were trying to play around with the settings. It might, we can't figure out what happened because during our test yesterday, it was actually really clear. It's that UK internet.
Honestly, people. There we go. Let's in about 10 minutes that will refocus.
It's looking good right now.
That's how much lag I have. I've manually refocused it yet again, and it might look a little bit better for you.
No, it actually looks a lot better. Whatever
Hello,
you did.
Techno. I am so pleased you're here. I did tell you too. Well done. My viewers don't get choices like yours, Corey.
When you force them.
Oh yes, everyone here that's one of mine is under duress.
You're like, you will show. Claire, yeah, we're coloring in Hannah Carlson's Midnight Masquerade, however you want to say it. That's what we are coloring in today. Oh, hi, Audrey and Sunny and Debbie. Welcome, Debbie. And then Techno, which you're here under duress, so I'm sorry. Emma already said that. Gosh, Emma, you could give him a choice. I just put out a nice post.
No, absolutely not. Don't even suggest that near my viewers. Thank you, Corey.
I think I might have...
If I'm going to live, you're going to turn up.
The book, by the way, guys, is in the description below. I do have the book, Tales from Midnight Masquerade. It's in there in the description. So if anyone's curious... This one you can actually get on Amazon now, but before you couldn't.
Go on, guys. Which one of you was well behaved and waited for the English version? Not like us two.
I waited for the English version.
No.
See?
No. Okay, take it back.
I was lazy. I was like, it's too much effort to go on Book Depository and click buy.
The Book Depository. Amazon know all my details.
I'm just like, whatever. I pre-ordered it. It'll show up one day. And then it did.
Actually, that's probably something I should mention. If people are still here at that point, I do have my Amazon friend coming at some point. So my dogs will go, yeah, he's my friend. We know each other well. So when he does arrive, my dogs are going to go mad and there's nothing I can do about it. I apologise in advance for the noise. He's so my friend. What are you on about? I get him an umbrella for the rain and everything now.
Oh my gosh. See, mine's always a different Amazon guy, so I don't really get to make friends. And sometimes they just throw my stuff on the porch, like with no care in the world. So I'm like, I don't know.
That's my postman.
Let's see.
My Amazon guy is much nicer.
Evelyn, there's no P month for your Prismas. There's a P month. It's just months away. Long time away. Oh my gosh.
But she's not. I know it's because for August is confused everyone. Because it's like A is for August, but B is going to be for September. She's not going to jump straight to S. You're going to slowly go through all the letters.
Yep, but I will still use like my Prismas for special projects because like I'm working on that Flowerscape page and I'm only doing Flowerscape and Prismas and I do one a month. So I will still use Prismas. Like, even though the bulk of my work throughout the month will be A mediums, I'm still going to, like, use other things because I don't want to, like, hate my life. Like, I can't do this.
What do you mean we're not allowed to colour for fun?
Let's see. Corey has the most beautiful porch. Oh, my God, Ryan. Stalker. Ryan stalks packages delivered to my porch. And he told me I had a pretty. I'm not even going to ask. It was a fun conversation. I'm not going to lie.
Well, that is the kind of friendship you have with an Amazon guy, Evelyn. Let's be honest. Yes, your Amazon guy should always live near you. I agree.
Lives down the street and plays with your dogs. How cool!
Oh, Jennifer. I feel bad for you already. Oh, he doesn't go that far. It hurts my heart.
Oh, that's what's with my sister's house because she lives in the middle of nowhere. Like, seriously, no cell service, nothing. It's creepy as hell to visit there. But the Amazon guy won't go there. She has to send it to a PO box and go pick it up. I was just like, I need it at my porch. I need to be able to just open my door, step out, and be like, oh, there it is. Not, oh, okay, I got to get in my car.
To be honest, I'm lazy enough. Maybe that'd save me some money. Like, you think, shall I buy this?
Man,
maybe I should wait.
I'd have to drive to get that. Oh. See, but it'll be all screwy because you'll place like a big order and then you'll be like waiting for all of it to show up. Otherwise, that's like multiple trips, unless it happens to show up in one trip. But they never do that, at least for my orders.
Yeah, and I can barely wait the entire day.
Oh, thank you, Claire. Yes, we picked this page on a whim because we had already both picked out our August pages. So it was kind of like, well, what do you want to color? What do you want to color?
Audrey. I have my very own Amazon guy. I'm pretty sure he's just for me. Thank you, Erica. Yes, I did. Technically, in 10 minutes' time, when it catches up with my feed, I've got a flower as well.
You might have to scooch over your flowers off screen.
It's just far too much. Right.
You're not here to yell at yourself.
I know. God damn it.
Off screen. We need Erica to.
Welcome to one of my videos.
It's hard though, because you have to keep looking up and be like, am I on screen? Is my hand in the way? There's so many things that get all up in there. Hi,
now
Rebecca.
I'm looking up. Now I'm looking left. I've got the one in front of me. I'm like, oh my God. Props to Corey. This is hard work.
I told you it's interesting. That's why when I miss questions in chat, I'm like, guys, you don't understand how many screens I'm looking at right now. Like, things are nuts. And during the duo ones, there's an extra program. So let's see. Oh, Rebecca is saying hello to you, Emma, and me, but I said hi back already. Gosh, Emma.
Hi, Rebecca. This is what I said, though. I'm going to let you say hello because otherwise it gets really like, that's all that's going to go on. We'll just be saying hello.
Hello. But your accent is so much funner to hear hello from than me.
Okay, it's fine then. I'll just ban Corey from talking from now on. And I'll say hello to everyone because I am just better. That's fine. That's not the reply she was expecting, but it's the one she got.
Oh, goodness. Yes, Michelle, you should get this book. I like it. My only gripe with Hannah Carlson is her last two books have been a lot smaller. Does anyone else notice that? They're just getting smaller and smaller. I don't know.
I like the smaller pages.
I don't like the less pages, though. It's like less pages per book. I feel like I'm not getting as much to work with. I don't know.
I think I've just got to the amount of books where I'm like, oh, thank God for that.
Okay, yeah. Well, you have a book problem, so.
A couple of these.
Well, like, that's why I picked the Tales from the Forest Kingdom to do all in pastels, because I was like, this is so thin, I could handle that. But if it was like her Daydreams book, I'd be rethinking that plan. Like, no, I'm good. The
Forest Kingdom is definitely my favorite.
I like it. Some of these, though, give me It vibes, It from the movie, because of the clowns. Just the clown images.
I'm seeing that. Like, fair enough.
And I've seen some ways it's like people color them almost to look like it. And I'm like, why are we doing this? No. Oh, hi, Ems. Welcome.
Hello, Ems, as I've been now told.
Right.
We both need to do that.
You say it so salty. I love you.
I don't know what you mean. This is just my accent. You have to go at me for being British.
Oh my gosh. I have like weekly lessons pretty much with Emma about British terminology, because like what she says.
Yeah, never saying that again.
Yeah. It never matches up, or like my word for something is not her word. So it's been kind of fun. I've been learning all the cool lingo.
Yeah, after I explain that I'm not abusing my husband.
Yeah. First she had to explain that one.
Yep. Hello, Yvonne.
I still question that one though. I'm never gonna let that die.
And
hi Kim.
Kim, sorry.
Yeah, we both said it. See, haha.
See, this is why she's going to realise I was right.
What, we say it in like tandem.
We'll go with that.
It's cute.
So it's illegal in the colouring community for me to say that I'm probably not finding the Ortizas to be the best on this paper. So just a little update, people, for what paper, don't use your Ortizas in here.
Yeah, I will admit I'm not liking the Ortizas on this paper either. they're too waxy. But so you guys know I like Prismacolor, but in Hannah Carlson books, I actually lean towards my polychromos. The Brute Thinners would be good in here. But yeah,
of course.
Well, of course. Well,
of course.
But Emma's like not biased at all. I mean, hello. Nope. Miss 3 or 4 sets of the same pen.
No, I'm only at 3.
Oh, only 3.
Unless I win one of yours.
Oh, that reminds me. Yes, so anyone here who's hanging out in chat, I do still have my 3K giveaway. It ends tonight, though, so you need to get your entry in. And first thing tomorrow morning, I will be picking a winner. So maybe one of my lovely moderators can link to the giveaway video. I will stress, I can't stress this enough, do follow the instructions, please. I hate to just
not what pencil colour.
Yeah,
it's what pencil name. And
it's your favorite
Michelle.
one.
You got a new subby there from Michelle.
Oh, Michelle.
And hi, Crafting Mama.
Crafting Mama. I wrote down your name, but I can't reach my notepad. Remind me what your name is, Crafting Mama. I actually have a notepad with everyone's names, but I'm filming.
Yeah, I do, because I'm terrible. I don't do names well.
I'm awful. So I write them down.
So it's not happening.
Well, but
hello,
my thing
Eileen.
Oh, and Eileen. Hello, Eileen. Yeah, my biggest problem is, it's Kim. Okay, I'm going to write that on my little Post-it note next to me to add to my list. Yeah, I usually write down the names, but I'm filming on my actual work desk for these duo streams since I'm using my webcam. So I'm not at my craft desk. And I'm trying my darndest to not elbow my recording arm right now because that could get scary. Go for a ride.
I would love to hear your broad Scottish accent, Audrey. I like the Scottish accent. Really.
Oh, hi, Tiffany. Hi. Welcome, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
She said hi to both of us, so you have to say hi.
Yes. See, everyone thinks I'm the mean one that never said hi. This is what came out of this.
You're not mean. You're just lovely. Lovely and salty all at once. That doesn't make sense.
I know where you're going with that. You were about to sweet and salty me. Don't you dare turn me into a crisp.
I was actually going to call you. I was actually going to say sweet and sour, like Sour Patch Kids. But
yeah, I knew you were going with something.
Some days she's so sweet, other days so sour. But she's actually never sour. It's just, she's awesome.
I'm Claire, using the Ortiza, which, like I said, would not advise in here, and the Astra Pastello, because some of us don't find them scratchy at all. At all.
I find the Astra.
I wonder if you just get a better ones. I think they just send the better ones to the UK because we're closer.
That would suck. They're like, oh, she's in the US. We're going to ship our defects.
But no. There you go. Have these ones that were at the back.
They were scratchy, though. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Although, did you see Sarah Renee Clark's video the other day?
I did. And the minute she went, they're really scratchy. I'm like...
She said they were scratchy, and I almost linked it to you, like, vindication.
I immediately thought of you. It's fine.
It was, I don't know. I'll try another another batch. It's not like they're gonna break the bank or anything. They're pretty cheap.
Manchester in England.
Yeah, Claire, we're both using Arteza right now. I'm going to do my whole thing in Arteza, and then I'm going to probably use either Arteza watercolors or Art and Fly watercolors for the background. But Emma over here is branching out and using her pastel love is what we're supposed to call them, not low.
I have heard that, and the problem is once you're pastel in my brain, you stay.
I know. That's my problem. I'm like, it's low. I can't move on from this.
So I understand what they're called. It's just not what I'm calling them.
I'm not even trying to be rude. This is how it comes out.
Castle arts are sketchy, yeah.
Oh,
Sue! Hello, Sue!
Oh, yes. Hi, Sue. Karen, you think the castle arts are scratchy? Because I do find the castle arts scratchy. I mean, naturally, their lighter colors are creamy, but that's with any brand. The lighter colors are always creamy. But I found my castle art to be dusty, too. I don't know if you get that, Emma. They're kind of dusty.
That's mainly because of the amount of pressure I'm putting on trying to get rid of them. They're not awful. They're not awful pencils. I just feel for the price of them, there's cheaper budget pencils out there that are doing better.
And they're just, I don't know, there's something up with those. Oh, hi, Amira. Welcome. It's my Idaho neighbor.
Hello,
yeah.
Amira, is that right?
Amira, yeah. Yeah, Karen, I agree. The castle art, I still have them. I actually have, oh my gosh, I got to use those for the month of C. Ooh. But I have some hair tutorials with the castle art I'm going to do.
Anna, I feel sorry for you already. I've seen her list, people. She's a slave.
Oh my gosh.
To that hair tutorial list. Oh my word.
Yeah, my hair tutorial
I'm like,
list
I'd give up YouTube if I were you. Just disappear.
That's what I get for asking.
I'll never find you, Corey. It'll be fine.
Oh, I was showing her my list yesterday while we were sitting here practicing our duo stream. I'm like, hey, look at the list. It's like, I don't know if I'm actually going to have to pull this off, but whatever. We'll try. Let's see. M says hers are scratchy also. Yeah, I rarely use my castle arts. They'll get used for the month of C, which is what, October? Yeah, that would be October.
Oh, how annoying to do that after, Yvonne, when you've spent all that time and then you put water on your Arteza. Ouch.
Oh, yeah, that sucks with the Arteza ones, but see,
quite a lot of them do that. I never use my water after my pencils.
Well, okay, it's the new Artezas. So I don't know how old your Artezas are. I have the old school ones before they changed the numbers. These don't activate with water. It's the newer Arteza Expert ones that do. So I don't have that problem, and I don't know if they've ever even corrected it. I honestly don't use my Arteza enough. Obviously, I've had these a year and a half, and they're practically all full.
Guess where you use your Arteza? Here is where I like my Arteza. This is why Corey's never use them. Create Space.
You know what? I tried them on Create
Get them
Space.
on those Create Space people.
They were all right because you can kind of smush them. But let's see. What did Coloring with JJ, the Square Brute Fooner? Yes, it's an excellent pencil. If you want to win some, JJ, I'm giving away the grand prize in my giveaway is the 120 Brute Fooners. So you can go enter. And then Ryan says Castle and Copics. Oh, the Castle part, no. Copics, yes.
That is a strange combination.
I don't know if I could do that. I could base coat.
MJ, to be honest, if they're scratchy like that, yeah. I mean, they're cheap. They're coming from China, so their quality control is not going to be the best. So if you get a batch like that, definitely send them back. You should get a better one.
Yeah, I would return those because those Square Brute Fooners, for once I agree, when Emma says something's creamy, those were creamy. On the Astra.
Oh, sorry, Corey. Just ditched you for Ryan. He's my new friend.
Ryan, shush.
We're done. I'm leaving. The stream is over. See you on your channel in a bit, Ryan. Bye.
Oh gosh. Let's see. Yvonne says she has some from the 2019 120 and this year, and both sets are doing that. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, because my old set doesn't do that. Oh, hi Deb. Sorry, chat was moving, but I did see your hello up there. Welcome.
Hi Deb. Is that the 180 set that you got, Evelyn? Is that the black barrels? Oh, thank you, Ryan. Oh, I knew. I just knew. Look what Corey's done.
I love Elma. It was a legit mistake, but it's just got to stay now because it was just so perfect. And they respond to it. So, I mean...
Yeah, she's keeping it forever now. Thank you very much for propagating that.
Yeah. I mean, had you guys not replied to it or responded to it, then
We
maybe...
replied. I wasn't here, I don't think. You guys told me about it afterwards.
That's true. You showed up after and we just told you, but you still respond to it. So...
Yeah, I suppose. That's the problem, isn't it? I know what you mean. It's either me or Erica, so we both just say, what do you want, Corey? Do you know, I don't actually mind the black barrels, Evelyn. The main thing with it is to not get confused and end up with about 18 different sets of what is the exact same pencil. So your black barrel, Crayon, Brute Funa, what else? Sue Colour. Once you've got one, you've got them all.
I think, who was it? Is it Color My World that showed a video of all of those ones that were dupes of one another? I think she did the video. I can't remember though. Someone made a video.
I have to watch that.
Yeah,
make a list of the ones not to buy.
Yeah, because she showed all the overlaps, and I need to take a drink of water, but someone did that.
Oh, he is Brandy. He is. Right up until he's making fun of me, and then not as much.
Right until he says Elma, and then it's over. The love is gone.
Yeah, Shuttle Art, that'll be another one, won't it? Their black barrel.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
included.
it's Erica's fault. In writing, where's my phone? We need a screenshot. It might have been my fault, she's put. I'm going to remember that, Erica. Forever.
She holds grudges for reals. I mean, she's still blaming me for Felissimo, so... And
I'm only 2 months in, so I'm going to be blaming her for a long time. 23 more months to be exact.
That's a really long grudge. Once you get the last one, I'll be like, so are we done? Are we good now? Are we solid?
don't even play the moment. I probably need to collect these again now that I've used more stuff them.
Oh, what should I do? I think I'll work on some of the other leaves. Or should I work on my flowers?
I did this one awful bad and I did more leaves on the stream for me. She's showing me up with her perfect little berries over here.
Aren't they so juicy? Hey, I stayed away from your colors. I went for like a wine red thing going on.
You did.
I'm trying to think what color I want. I think I'll do the burgundy for the flowers. Yeah, Corey is my YouTube wife. Yeah, so funny story. A friend of my husband's was watching my stream and I kept saying Ryan. So she asked my husband, she's like, so is Ryan code name for you? You know, like, so I'm using the name Ryan for my husband. And he told her, he's like, oh, no, that's her YouTube husband. That's not me. So
I like her. He's like, no, I'll explain.
Yeah, so it's like kind of just become a big joke now because I even told Ryan we're married on YouTube now, by the way. My YouTube husband.
You want to be careful they don't make that like some kind of binding agreement. End up with half of everything she owns, Ryan. That's the way to go.
Then we divorce and oh my gosh, he gets my
you
pencils.
Realise that's still how that. Oh, can you imagine? It's like splitting up your kids, that isn't it? Half a pencil set each. Ow, hurts my heart. I
think I want to do. I can't decide which one of these palettes I picked I want to do for my flowers. I'm like legit second guessing this. All right, you know what? We're sticking with the leaves till I can commit. I get commitment issues.
I'm having all of you. She gets none.
What?
I'm taking all the kids in the divorce, Corey. That's what's happening. What Jennifer's for.
Oh my gosh.
They're all mine. Yeah, I agree, Evelyn. Ryan is very dangerous to everyone's wallet.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with his haul videos. His last haul video, I went to go watch it and it said 3 hours. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna hurt for my bank account. That's all I gotta say. I saw that one coming. And that doesn't include his hauls on his Triple G channel either, which is a totally different haul. So then you're like, oh my gosh, there's more? I've got so many things I gotta buy now.
Oh, techno. That's evil. Ouch.
Hot or cold colors. Let's see, Brandy watched the 520 swatch video. Oh my gosh, Brandy. Ooh, did you drink a lot of coffee for that? Because that's almost 4 hours long. Power to you, though, for watching that. Seriously. I actually got a few comments. They're like, are you going to condense this? I'm like, yeah. One day when I want to sit here and edit a 4-hour video, yes, it will get condensed. I'm just not there yet mentally. But it's in the plans. A lot of
people like swatching, though, don't they? Like a couple of my swatching videos, people like to watch that.
Yeah, a while ago I put out a poll asking if people wanted me to keep swatching, and like the majority were yes. So I was like, oh, all right. I mean, I actually watch them because I find them kind of soothing. I don't know why.
I was going to say, is it like a relaxing sort of?
Yeah, it relaxes me. So maybe that's the effect it has on others. But
hello, Terralyn.
Oh, hi, Terralyn. Welcome. It took Ryan 4 days to swatch the 520. Here I am doing it in one session. I think by the end of that, I was straight up getting delirious, though. Like, it's just like, oh my god.
Oh, Michelle, do you like them? Oh, Corey, you need to get the Tiny Little Horrors book.
Which one is that one?
The Tiny Little Horrors.
Is that on your... Well, I know that. Book. I know the name,
Which
clearly.
one? The one I said.
Oh my god.
No points to you there. I'll write it down for you later.
Send me your link. It was funny. I'm like, I need to buy Pablo's, and Emma,
I'm
you
like,
better use my link.
Through me. We've got this stupid YouTube Amazon affiliate thing now. You have to press a billion things for into your descriptions. You better go press that link.
That was funny. Better be using my link.
Did you buy them?
Not yet. I'm gonna buy them. Don't worry, and I'll use your link. Don't worry.
No, I just wondered if you got there because that is a serious purchase.
No, I'm on the phone. Oh, thank you so much, Kat. You are so sweet. Thank you.
Oh.
I'm debating between the Pablos and the Pit Pastels this month. That's kind of where I'm stuck at right now because I want both so bad and I can only do one. So I'm like, oh, which one? Oh, hi, Angie.
We're only going to wait one more month for the other one anyway.
I know. But it's like you got to choose, right? Yes, and thank you, Angie. You're so sweet. Yes, share Ryan's channel. If anyone in here has a coloring or art, it doesn't have to be coloring, channel, just let one of my mods know and they can link it because only the mods can link. But yes, definitely, if you have a channel, let everyone know about it so we can check it out. It's amazing how many new channels I find still like this to this day. I'm like, I had no idea that channel was there. And then it's like, oh my gosh, how did I never find this channel? So there's some really good gems out there.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome.
They are nice, Angie. Those Pablos, they are beautiful pencils. They hurt the wallet, but they are.
Yeah, they're pretty pricey. I mean, those Pit Pastels aren't very cheap either, though. So I'm like, Yes, Evelyn does have a channel. And she does some adorable stuff on there too. Corey hates the Pablos. Yeah, so here's my story with the Pablos. I bought them, it was like over a year ago. I bought them and I tried them and I swatched them. I didn't color with them. And that was my first mistake because sometimes swatching is hard to tell. But I had swatched them and I was like, oh, these are scratchy. These are weird. And then I just returned them and never colored with them. And
I'm very sure the Americans are just getting the scratchy versions.
I know. I swear we're getting like
at this point
shafted on pencils. They're just like, here's some crap ones for you guys to enjoy. But then I saw
I hope you like the book, Terrelyn. I hope you like it. I want to see one of your pages. Go on, I'm listening, Corey. Sorry.
Cut me off, woman. No, I'm kidding.
I know.
Rude. So no, I did. I saw Karen Valentine use them, and she was loving them. And then I saw Emma using them, and I was like, oh crap. Okay, fine. I will retry these things, and I'll do more than swatching to give them the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, we shall see what I end up with this month.
So let me get this straight in my head. You've had the Pablos, hated the Pablos. We've got the Pablos. You now want the Pablos. Is that how this story? That's right. I'm correct, Anna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you pretty much summed it up perfectly, actually.
Yeah.
Good job. Rude.
When you don't like the Pablos this time round.
When I don't like them.
I'm pretty sure you'll be getting some Pablos soon.
At least I'll know who to blame if I don't like them this time around. I'll be like, all right, I retried them. Y'all are wrong.
Only yourself.
Yeah, that's true, actually, because I did rebuy them. But I'm still going to play the blame game because it's so much easier for my, mental health and all. Just, it's not my fault. I didn't do it. Emma said I should retry these. So, yeah.
Didn't. Here live, you've all seen it first. Did not. I haven't branded it. Do you know what colorist called April Sarah, Corey?
Oh, a colorist named April Sarah? No, I don't know who that is.
I'll have to look her up.
Yeah, I'll have to look that one up too. Hang on, I'm gonna write that down.
And then later she's gonna text that to me because that's pretty much what happens.
Yeah, I'll just text it to her. We got it. But no, I haven't heard of April Sarah. I'll have to look. Like I said, there's so many coloring and art channels out there that you think you've found them all, and then you just stumble across one. And you're like, I had no idea. Look at this one. Little hidden
I
gems.
love finding a new channel as well, though, don't you? Like, not a new to me channel, a new channel.
Yeah, like a brand new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some cute ones that'll pop up. I'm like, oh my gosh, this person is so talented.
Yeah, it's like, oh, better than me. Not watching that again.
Crap, my coloring skills suck. Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you've only been colouring a day?
Those ones are the worst when they're like, I've only been coloring a couple months. I'm like, okay, darn it. Here I am 6 years later.
Having said that, people, so I want to point out, just in case I'm putting off everyone, I usually better this.
You what? You cut out.
Where did I cut out? Oh, I usually colour better than this.
I like your disclaimer.
Disclaimer, I want that writing on the bottom of this video in the description, please, Corey. This is not a sample that we can take at face value.
Do you want me to add that to the banner?
Yes, please.
Emma's
colouring is usually better than this.
I will straight up add that.
I want that on. I'm not even joking.
Hang on. Don't mind the typing noise. Here you go, Emma. Look at it.
Thank you very much. That needs to stay. That's more important than the subscriber banner spam. Oh my word.
Should I add
I'm not
subscribe
only
to her
battling
anyway?
these pencils, I'm trying to pay attention. It's not working.
I'm gonna scroll because I missed a few things. Cult Pens has a 10% off sale for Faber-Castell. Deb, no, don't enable. But no, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna go look at that. Let's see. Oh, Evelyn didn't know about me till I showed up in chat. That's how I work. I just pop in. Oh, hi, Ghislaine. I missed you. Sorry when things were moving fast. Ghislaine said hello to you, Emma.
I said hello, didn't I, Ghislaine?
I don't know.
You. Yeah. Unless that's when my mic cut out.
It might have.
Goodness sake. I will have to buy better equipment, basically.
And then hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, you need some Albrecht doors. Ooh, I love my Albrecht doors. I'm trying to finish that color along. I might work on that this afternoon. Because I really want to get that out on Monday, but it's looking more like Tuesday at this point. Because I have to edit it. If I didn't have to edit, then it would be like out. But all that editing.
She's a lot more professional than me. You guys know that's not what happens. We're pretending my style is raw.
Raw.
With that.
Hey, I leave in the kids' noises and the dog flying off the staircase. I literally just filmed another video where she flies off the stairs. So just warning you now, you're going to hear a loud bang, and that is my dog again, because she just doesn't learn, clearly.
If you insist on having stairs, she's going to jump them.
Apparently that was my mistake. I have to sharpen, and I'm not going to mute for this, so here we go. It won't be long, I promise.
That was almost disappointing to me.
Erica was nice on the stream and muted for hers. I'm just like, whatever.
Corey's like, I'm not gonna.
I'm like, here you go, guys. This is real coloring.
She doesn't like to mute while she does things. Trust me, I know.
I might have eaten my breakfast in Emma's ear this morning. I was hungry, okay? And nobody wants the hanger up in here.
Oh no, yeah, that's a real thing.
Hi, Louise. From CA as in Canada. I mean, I see CA and think California, but I'm pretty sure you meant Canada.
Hi, Louise. We know you meant Canada.
Yeah.
She's not that daft. She's not.
It's this one, Angie. We're doing the Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carlson. I did link it in the description below for all you guys, along with Arteza pencils if you want to snag those up. Arteza isn't bad. It's just we're both saying it's not great in this paper. I think we both agree on that one. But, I mean, I usually use polys in this paper, so that's probably part of the issue I'm having. I'm just not used to wax in here. And these are waxy. Yes,
oh,
Canada.
Monica. No one asks that question. It's evil. Monica has asked us if you could only buy one product for backgrounds, what would you buy?
Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to answer.
I'd buy a really big voucher, Monica. That's what I'd get. Corey's turn.
You cheated.
Yeah. One voucher.
No, I'm going to make you pick a medium. You got to narrow it down. Pick one.
You know it's gel crayons.
The gel crayons for you?
Yeah, I love them. Yeah.
I would say one medium for backgrounds would be my pan pastels. I actually really like using those for backgrounds. I'm kind of bummed I can't use them on this background. There's no way. They don't fit into the A's. I tried.
I can imagine you reading the label on the back.
Yeah. I was like, there's got to be an A in here.
Some kind of corporation that owns them.
I have, like, on a couple of my things, even Prismacolor. I was like, is there any A associated with this?
She's already trying to get out of her own hashtag. We are on month 1.
I'm not, what, day 8? Day 8. I'm like, there's got to be a way. Distress ink for Debbie. I do like the distress inks. I really do. I've been getting a lot of bleeding in my books from my distress inks lately that I never had before. So I don't know if suddenly I changed how I used them and didn't notice or what's going on. But yeah, like
Do you find them more difficult?
well,
Definitely
normally
more difficult.
they work fine, but like my pastel one I did from that Tales from the Forest Kingdom, they bled right through and it was a light color. So I'm like, what on earth is going on? So I'm like, I might only use them on books with single sides until I can figure out what I'm doing wrong, because they never bled on me before and I would use dark colors. So I don't know. Yeah.
Why does Vicky Bouton sound really expensive? I'm thinking of shoes. That's what's happening here.
Bouton
I haven't tried
oil
them.
crayons. Yeah, I haven't tried those either. Stop telling us stuff to buy, Ryan.
I know, it's literally like, yeah, thanks for picking that up afterwards. Very much.
If anyone's ever looked at my Amazon wish list, please know that that list is actually for me, but it's ridiculous.
yeah, I have a wish list problem. Some really clever guy in a department somewhere got a serious promotion for coming up with that little addition to Amazon.
Oh,
Thank you, Evelyn. That's really nice. Maybe not today, but usually.
Her coloring is beautiful. It's still beautiful right now. She's just being hard on herself. That's why we have the banner across the bottom for her.
Yeah.
Hi, Della.
Hi, Della.
Oh, thank you, Linda. You're sweet. Yeah, Angie, the banner at the bottom, Emma asked for me to add. It's not me.
It needs to be there. It's important for when people watch that stuff later that I ever get a view again.
It's not me being a jerk. She wanted it there. We should totally disclaimer that. I am not being mean.
That's quite funny. She's going to put that after. You know she will.
That's why it says her words in parentheses, just so everyone knows. Not mine. Not mine. Oh, thank you, Erica. Erica complimented your work.
You can set the wish list up to do that for you, I think. If you go into one of the... It's bad that I know that, but it will remove items that you've bought for you.
Yeah, if you buy off your wish list, it removes. If someone buys it for you, it removes. If you got to change it on the settings, though. You have to change it to where it removes if it's been purchased. Otherwise, it will actually stay there, even though you or someone else has purchased it. It's in the settings. But I think it defaults to auto remove. Don't quote me on that. All right. All these leaves. I didn't realize this page had so many leaves, but look at this thing. That's a lot of leaves.
Hi, Valerie. You're very welcome to lurk all you want. Yes. Ryan, I saw that earlier comment about your master plan with Corey. What is that all about?
Well, we have to work out some details, but we will announce the master plan.
Oh my God.
I mean, we're already husband and wife on YouTube, so we've got plans now.
I literally think that makes me the evil aunt.
The evil aunt. That's perfect. So we have the aunt.
You can't lurk. You have work to do.
Who has to lurk?
Erica.
Erica.
Absolutely not. You're very busy.
You've got to spam Emma's link here. I mean, because I took the reminder away at the bottom because Emma wanted a disclaimer instead. So now you really have to work. I swear, Emma,
it's fine. This colouring ain't getting any subscribers. It's all right. Don't bother, Erica. It's fine.
I think it
hello
fine.
to either Dawn or Sophie. I assume it's one or the other of you.
Oh yeah, is it Dawn and Sophie or Dawn or Sophie? Are you both here? One person?
Oh, Corey, you need to do Ryan's maniacal laugh.
I have the world's worst maniacal laugh, so
go on. You're gonna have to now.
I can't.
No, literally expect you to perform on cue.
Listen, we already picked mediums. Okay, stop. That reminds me, we need to finish our list. I almost said Erica.
Oh, Erica's just being sarcastic now. This is what we're reduced to.
Emma's wonderfully awesome channel.
I'm never coming here again. You lot are mean.
But look, she put it in all caps and said wonderfully awesome. Look at her. Oh, Sophia Grace is my reborn baby.
Oh, I have seen those. Okay, Erica.
Truly meant that from the heart. And she put that in caps. She's serious, okay? That was caps. Don't screw with the caps. Oh, hey, Jamie. Welcome. No problem. You're driving. Ooh, from St. George. That's a long drive. And probably hot down there. If anyone doesn't know Utah, that's like southern Utah. It's like the vacation spot for those who like to go in the heat. I'm not that person.
Well, hello, and I hope you're not actually driving right now.
Yeah, I hope you're in the passenger seat. Jamie was so sweet because we did that buddy book exchange. We're going to do that again because we live so close to one another. It's cool to have someone live like in the coloring community that close to you. It's actually pretty cool. It's
yeah, I don't have anyone that close.
I know. It's okay, Emma. One day I will fly out there to the UK and you can tell me all the reasons I shouldn't live there, you know, despite the fact that
you all heard that, didn't you? That sounded like a threat, didn't it?
A threat. I just want to see how fast my Coloring Heaven magazine would get there if I lived there, because I still don't have July's.
Oh, I'm already on a unicorn one. You really need to get a move on.
I bet it would be faster to have you subscribe and mail it to me at this point. I swear.
It's possible. Why would it makes me laugh that I could quit to you than Coloring Heaven could.
I know. It's like, come on, guys. Oh, it's already 100 degrees at 11. Oh, gross. Oh, it's supposed to be 90 up here though, so it's yeah. Blah, blah. I just stay inside where the air conditioner is.
They are, Deb. They are lifelike baby dolls. Or where are you then? In the general area, colour me stress free. You don't want people knocking on your door.
Give me your address.
She's like, oh, it's the common accent, isn't it?
Color me stress free.
Kind of near Manchester, so.
Color me stress free is Debbie, by the way, Emma. Debbie.
Actually, I do know that because I do watch her. I'm like an Uber fan, but I wasn't going to be all creepy Uber fan. Thanks for that, Corey.
Creepy Uber fan.
Trying to be all oh yeah. She's there. I don't watch her.
Yeah, you don't like the heat, Sherry. I don't do the heat. That's why I can't wait for fall. Oh my gosh, fall. It's almost here. She said Northwest England. Manchester is 20 minutes from me. So is that close to you, Emma?
And yeah, you're probably not that far. I'm like Blackburn End, so we're probably literally about 40, 50 minutes away from each other. Not bad. I'm not colour swapping with her. Her page would be way better than mine. I'm not doing it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Not living that showing me up life. I don't think so.
I love her mixed media. Debbie, all your mixed media you do in coloring books is, which reminds me, I did buy the gesso because I was going to follow your color along. So I bought the same one that you used, and I'm going to go do that color along. It's on my list. She does such awesome stuff.
I'm embarrassed to be doing this Hannah calls on the flower. in front of Debbie, to be honest. I've devolved to basic.
It looks fine. Would you stop? Goodness.
Everybody says that when the colour is they're nice.
Okay, do you want me to message you
That's
later?
why we're in this community. I'll show people. If you pick on me later, you know it's going to turn up in a video.
I'll message you later when we're not live and reassure you it's pretty so that you'll believe me.
I've told you, colorists are too nice. No one believes you because you're nice.
You know I'm not nice.
Thank you, Deb. You are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have any more than that. You are. But
Like-
you would still, you're nice enough not to go, yeah, that's pretty weird and not very flower looking.
I agree, Deb. She's a fabulous colorist.
Oh, in fairness, I'll bull myself up. Usually, yeah, I'll do all right.
In fairness.
It's an abomination. I'm being honest, my buddy colour with Corey may not get finished.
Oh,
Just putting that out there, Corey. Sorry. This might not be a complete.
no. You must complete it. I force
I know, that's the problem. Oh, don't start with the tears of, what was it? The tears of pain from...
Oh, shit.
Oh. Yeah, you're going to explain that.
I can't even right now. I can't. One day.
What makes me laugh is that page was really good. She hated her snow globe. I'm going to put that out there. She did not like it. She hated doing it. It was so stressful for her, bless her. You have to finish these things because it's the rules. And the
I
thing
know.
is, it looked really good. And she's like, oh, I just want this to be over.
Yes. Okay. So my snow globe for the buddy cross-channel buddy color, like, legit, I just felt like it looked like the snow globe was crying, and so then ever since I said that, anyone
I
who
never
sees
said
it,
that.
I know I
was
said
going to
it.
let you have it.
Yeah, and then now that I say it, people are like, "Oh my gosh, it is crying!" I'm like, "See, it looks like it's crying." Which this morning I did post the video of all those globes, by the way. So if anyone submitted a
I
globe,
did see that. They are really lovely.
and the Hannah Carlson one also posted this morning. Holy shamoly, that was a lot of images. You all caught me off guard there. I was like, oh my gosh, didn't plan on that many. So, phew.
She is, Deb. She really is. She's quite hard on herself behind the scenes.
Who's hard on herself
That
behind
was
the
like
scenes?
out of nowhere. Where's the woman?
I need to sharpen. Oh, thanks, Erica, for sharing Debbie's lovely channel. She's working in all her Jasmine Beckett Griffith pages, and I'm like, oh, I so want to buy all those books. I love those books. Like, I only have the Halloween one, and I really want to buy the others, but they're so expensive now. I should have bought them back in the day when they were reasonably priced. I'm kind of mad at myself on that one because they used to be a lot cheaper than what they are now. That's for darn sure. They're worth it, though. It's nice paper. Oh, Art Journey UK. I know your name. I do know it. I know it. It's not coming to me. Remind me what your name is. I'm going to have to write that one down. Thank you, Deb. Deb, you're such a sweetheart. Yes, I almost said Emma again. Look at now I'm just calling you guys by the wrong name and not even saying Elma. Look what happened now.
Are we all Emma now?
I guess. You succeeded.
Shall I have one?
Took over. No, Erica, put your channel link in there too. Don't be shy. Made it easy for you. Yes. I'm just gonna say whichever name comes out, and then they both can just respond and be like, "Were you talking to me? Me? One of you it'll apply to, or possibly both. You never know." And so is Elma. Lily. Okay,
I've
Lily.
decided to stop replying to it now.
No, you must.
But we're going to fix this, Erica. We're going to stop replying to it until she stops. Hi, Lily. Oh, Jenny. Hi. You need to stop. I saw a colour and chat in the Jade Summer. It was really fun. Watched it this morning. And yeah, you need to stop buying things from the works, because if I make my husband go there again, he's going to come find you, I think.
See, a lot of books are on Etsy or not being shipped to the UK. Oh, really? So on Etsy, they're not shipping to the UK anymore? I mean, gosh, they ship to the US, but they charge me like $30 a book. Ugh, like Clara Markova books. Ouch. Ouch. And then I buy them anyway, so whatever.
Would that be JP? Hello, JP, if that is your name.
Oh, for the JPED. Is it JP? It's a good guess, though. You think we would both be like easier at catching up to chat, but we're both like the same color in our stuff, and then be like, oh wait, what?
I'm exactly the same, Deb. I love my Clara books, and I've coloured maybe 2 pages. 2.
They're so expensive
And
to ship.
Very expensive.
Well, with my Clara Markova ones, I ended up buying like 2 copies each time.
Oh,
yeah. Because, well, I didn't want to pay to have them again for some reason, but I always like to get 2 of those types just because they're little collectors. But yeah, I need to color in those more. I think, there's a Clara tag this month. I'm participating in it.
there is, yeah.
Yeah. I need to finish that page I was working on. I just need to do the background. Look at Erica go with all the linking she's doing. Thank you, Erica. She's linking all the other colorists out there. So if you guys want to go check them out and subscribe, because there are some very adorable channels and very talented people out there. Emma included, despite what she says about herself today.
Yeah, I'd be right today. They're not blind.
Your coloring is fine. I'm switching to the other ticker so people now have to subscribe to you despite what you say about yourself. Oh, thanks, Linda. All right, I need to color some flowers. Just can't decide which of the color palettes for flowers I want to do. Oh, decisions in the coloring world. Okay, let's grab my Burgundy. Nope, that's not Burgundy. She's been 10 seconds faster.
Considering this may be the last live I ever do, if you guys have questions, we would be very happy to answer them.
Okay, so in case Emma never streams again, get your questions out.
Get it out there now. Yeah, you get one go, people.
This may be her last. So ask away. Yes, Debbie, I saw that about the Holbeins. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Although I did notice a lot of people really hone in on my comment about the light fast and kind of skipped over the part where I was like, even if they are light fast, I don't think they're worth the money. But I did notice that got skipped over a lot. Oh, look, you got questions, Emma.
How long have I been doing art? As you can tell from this flower, not long, Debbie. I'm one of many people that started during the lockdown. So I've been colouring since last April when, because I work in a dental practice, so we closed as it hit properly in England. in April. So I started then because I've never been at home for that much time all at once and was going actually stir crazy. Find a hobby. And hi, Karen.
A link for what? What do you need a link for? Just yell at one of my mods if you need a link, because I can't really link. Oh, hi, Karen. So glad you could make it. Oh, yes, join the Facebook group. We do buddy colors on there. We do already have our page for this month picked out. Emma can't do Facebook.
I won't. I can't. Too many patients out there. I am not a dentist. You are safe, Lily. It's possibly worse. I'm in orthodontics, so I do slightly better. Hi, Chris.
Oh, hi, Chris. Welcome. Yes, ask Emma questions. That's what she's here as a guest, and
okay,
because she
you have to ask Corey stuff as well. I'm just not being picked on my own.
Hey, but I plan to stream next weekend. You may never again.
True. I'll be modding on Sunday, slating away. Thank you, Techno. You are awesome as always.
View is a view. Hello. Welcome. I do not like this color combo.
A view is a view. Do you have a name? Or a view is a view. I do love that philosophy though.
Let's see. Emma does some lovely work. Don't let her. I know she does do very pretty. She does pretty work.
Pretty. We're all pretty over here.
I meant to say pretty.
Get
but
it British yourself, that girl.
I guess pretty works too, but no, she does very pretty work. Yes, that's why everyone needs to check out her channel so she can quit downplaying herself and you can all see her work, her lovely work. Pam. Oh, okay, Pam. Well, welcome, Pam. I might have had that on my sheet, but like I said, I'm not at my normal desk, so I forgot to grab that before we started because I had to grab cereal. I had priorities.
I think Ryan's just described me there.
British
plus gritty is Britty. It's probably about right.
We're just gonna call you Britty now. Yes, I love it.
Oh, hi, Pam. That is brilliant. Call me anything, but just don't call me late for dinner. Is that a Red Dwarf joke?
Let's see, Carolyn. What pencil sharpener do you use? Which one do you use, Emma?
Tigall.
She used the Tigall.
I've spent this money and these pencils will last me forever.
What do you use? Oh, will it come over here? Hang on. It's on my desk right now.
How far away have you been going to sharpen your pencils?
I use the AFMAT. It's on the edge of my desk, but it has to be plugged in, and it just won't reach with a plug. But I use the AFMAT. Love me the AFMAT.
I saw your video.
Yes, it does not chew your pencils. It's okay. You can use it.
That's the one.
I use it all the time because I'm like, screw this hand crank thing. I can't do this. It's too much effort. Okay, I'm not liking this color combo. We're going to call it good and make it work. So whatever.
Ryan, we know you like your food, Ryan. It's okay. Hello, Emily. No joke. I'm sorry. I want to again.
Hi, Emily.
I've watched my own review back once somebody said that, and if you've noticed, I've stopped stroking my pencil. It's slightly odd and creepy, to be honest, and I do it a lot.
I stroke my brand new pencils too. I think we all do. We just don't have the courage to say it publicly. So kudos to you for saying it.
I didn't have a choice. It was on film for everyone to see.
See,
Once somebody's pointed these things out, you can't ever unsee it. Welcome back, Audrey. Pretty sure Corey's never inviting me again. She knew it'd turn out like this.
She's stroking pencils and...
Yeah, I didn't say I was... Oh, hi, Beth. Nice to see you.
Oh, yes. Hi, Beth. Yes, we're on. We're here. We can go as long as Emma's sanity will take it.
I'm not sure what she's trying to say. I think to the point where I get so fed up with this page that I just disconnect.
And what's funny is when her camera disconnects, it's like a little cat with a wagging tail. It just shows up on my
Don't be
screen.
sorry, Debbie. She's going. She has to go. Never be sorry. Thanks for coming.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for showing up, Debbie. You're totally fine. Kids come first. Trust me. I know. Although right now I'm like telling all my kids, stay in the corner, be quiet. I'm streaming.
Kids come first as long as they're quiet. Move.
Actually, I only have one kid home today, so it's a little easier to keep things quiet.
Right, Chris. So Corey's going to share her colour combination, and I'm never telling anyone mine. So.
Which color combo? Oh, for the flowers. I can show you that right now because I have them in my hand. So, let's get them in order. Let's do this right. Okay, so for my flowers, I'm doing burgundy, watermelon pink, apricot, and cream because for some reason that just sounded good at the time. I don't know. Jury's out on how it's gonna look. So. Let's see. JJ squealed in delight when my Prismacolors were delivered. I still squeal in delight when my replacement Prismacolors come from Blick. One, because they actually finally show up, because Blick is so quick with their shipping. But two, then I'm like, yay, replacements.
Have you ever done this, Corey? When you're expecting that really precious package and something else arrives and you open it and you're like a 2-year-old that's just opened the wrong chocolate bar and have a massive paddy and that's your husband's watching you.
I get so mean when that happens because right this time of the month all my subscribe and save from Amazon come. And I was waiting on something to show up because I ordered that new Camilla Angelkova Mandala book because I love her books. And so that was supposed to come. And so a package came and I thought it was that book. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yay, it's finally here. And it was freaking my dog's little chew bone things.
Oh, the worst things that are around. Not even for you.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing for me. It was for the dog. The same dog that flies off the staircase all the time. I'm like, why is she getting rewarded by Amazon and I must wait?
I like your life view there. Why does she get rewarded and not me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
She ruins half my videos flying off staircases. Freaking dog. Yes, so we are coloring the same page because we're doing a live buddy color. So and Emma will finish it. Gosh darn it. She doesn't have to finish it on camera, but it will be done.
I'm staying very silent, people. Oh, Audrey, that order's been going on for a while.
Let's see. Beth,
yes,
I stroke
Corey. Angie wants to know if you're going to finish the fairy page online that you started the other day.
Shush. Are you talking about
Corey?
The Julia Speary one? I am going to finish that on camera because I had quite a few of you ask. It will be with Prismacolors, but that's kind of one of those instances where I said with my tag, sometimes you just got to obviously break the rules because I can't be swapping to Arteza on that one because I have it already done. But yeah, I'm going to do that on camera because I've actually had quite a few of you ask. Let's see. What are you supposed to do with all these Amazon boxes? Oh, that's what my husband's for. He has to figure that out. I'm like, here's a box. Good
One's
luck.
still full, you hug them. Once they're empty, nobody cares.
Well, I usually I use them for my spraying. Like if I'm spraying fixative and stuff, I have to change out the box pretty frequently because it gets kind of grungy in my garage. So I always save a few for that or paint projects. But other than that, unfortunately, they don't recycle out where we live. So you feel almost like dirty just throwing it in the garbage. I'm like, ah. But oh well.
Hi, Lily. Little bit. Hi, little bit.
Little bit Elias? Is that how you say it?
Techno. Have you seen what that's just mean. a safe space for colourists called the colouring closet, but nothing quite as weird as stroking your pencils. I'm clearly not invited to the colourist closet. Hi, Michelle. Sue, my 520 brute fooners have arrived, and I am pleased with them. There is a video coming up, and I've not swatched them, so you have to watch Corey for that.
Oh my gosh, it's just going to take you 3.5 hours to watch that, but you can do it. You can do it. I highly recommend not swatching those in a single session. I was so sleep deprived that day, so that was just like a whole mess. I was like, oh my gosh, are we done yet? Deb, how do you keep track of your coloring book inventory? There's a few ways you can do it. Some people use the Ruby Charms Color Companion to track them. Other people just have like a little art journal. I, however, am lazy, and they're just all on a bookcase, and I call it good, and I just randomly pick. I'm like, I always know what I own, so it's not like I ever rebuy a book, but I actually don't inventory my books. Maybe I should, but then that would just remind me of what I don't do.
I did inventory my books, and to be honest, Corey, you might not want to. It might be quite upsetting.
That's one reason I haven't done it, because I'm like, this could be bad. This could make me feel bad.
Not to know.
Yeah, it's just best to stay blind to that, I would say. Let's see. I know there is a book out there. In fact, it's an Ava Brown book, I think. It's a swatch book, but it also has like a book inventory section in it. I want to say it's Ava Brown. Because I bought her book, swatch book, to test it out. It was either hers or the other one I bought. But there are books on Amazon for it. I just don't inventory mine because I'm kind of, ignorance is bliss. I don't want to know how many have been sitting there untouched. Stroking pencils is mild. Wait till you sniff them. I already sniffed them. Oh my gosh, polychromos. I'm like inhaling those all the time.
This chat's devolved.
We're talking about sniffing and stroking our pencils. Welcome to the coloring community.
Right, I'm going to try and redeem myself with a different leaf.
Do some berries. I know you have berry colors picked out.
No, you better look good avoiding it. Forget it.
Stop. You picked out cute colors for your berries. I want to see these berries in action.
They've got all shine now. They can't perform.
I'm gonna add still like white gel pen to make them shinier. Let's see. Karen says she uses the library app to inventory your books. Yeah, there's those apps you could actually use too, as long as your book has an ISBN, which all of them should. Other than like your PDF books, like so, my Mariola Budek ones. I think you can add them manually to those apps though too, if they don't have an ISBN. Oh my gosh, Louise just asked, how many books do you guys have?
Corey's going to go first.
No. Okay, after my latest acquisition, I finally broke 300.
Damn it.
But
I'm north of 300. I'm going to go with that.
I just know that someone here in this live stream with me has more than me, so I feel comfortable with my number.
Okay, guys, so I'm the person you need to not be.
Yeah.
Do not collect that many books, people. I will never live long enough.
And
I
then
need to adopt one of you as my child and leave you my collection.
well, wait, you're already the evil aunt, so just send them to my kids, remember? Got you covered.
Okay, sorry. Corey apparently just managed to snipe you all out of it while pretending they're for kids.
Actually, like, I laughed the other day because you did that huge coloring book haul, and I was like, Emma. Emma.
Yeah.
We know you
realize that I filmed mine a couple of weeks in advance, so I have another pile ready to go.
Oh my god. Hang on, I'll catch up on chat. Oh yeah, the Ava Brown one. Erica put a link in there. I knew it was one of those. See, puny stuff. That's an awesome name. Untouched coloring books trigger my OCD. Yeah, they used to do that to me.
Good job, don't with me. Oh, God.
Yeah, and then somehow I just started ignoring it.
I like how Corey's like, yeah, I got over it. Kept buying. You have a cure for that. You just keep buying books.
Eventually, you're like, well, yeah. I really am trying. Erica did a list of like all her books she hasn't colored in, and I think I am going to do my video. I've always planned on doing my video of shame of all my books that have nothing colored. Just to be
yeah, I'm not doing that.
Here you go, guys. Maybe you guys can hold me accountable for my lack of coloring in these things. Let's see. Sue asked, have you got the new Ruby Charms Artist Edition? So yeah, Sue, I'm actually going to do a comparison of the Artist Edition to the old one this week. So I'll have a video out this week for that. And then you guys can check that out. There will be a giveaway for that video, so keep an eye out. But like I said, it should come out this week, hopefully. I'm trying my best. So much to do, so little time. But there will be a video. Let's see. Darth Millie Pants. I love some of these names.
That's awesome.
Oh, that is a good one. I was never tempted to buy coloring books till I started watching you all, and now my Amazon list is blowing up. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's kind of just one of the, we should have like just, instead of our disclaimer on our channels that say this is not for children, it should be this is not for those with Amazon accounts.
Yes, we apologize now. Do not watch this. Enablers here. Karen has over 400. That is a decent amount. I am also higher than that. So, yeah, it's bad. Hi, Marilyn.
Yeah, Emma's not even given us her real number and needs to.
Yeah.
Because if you thought mine was large,
I'm north of 500.
Yeah.
I've decided that's because I'm now a colouring book library. So I'm like the reference section in the library is what I've decided. I'm storing history for you people so you don't have to.
That's her story, happening. And she's sticking to
I'm
it.
having it. I'm also the naughty child that colours in the books in the reference section.
I was going to say, you still are kind of messing with your library books there. So, Hi,
I
Marilyn.
wish I was using Prisma's, Della. I really do.
I wish I was using polys because I like the way polys work on this paper. They're just very, very lovely on this paper.
To be honest, I've got the hang of it now. I'm putting this one up here, the top leaf, down to stream nerves. And the problem now is, as my leaves improve, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the first one.
Just erase it and fix it.
Absolutely not. When you own as many books as I do, you cannot go backwards. There's only forwards. We just call it art and we move on.
Well, maybe once it's all colored in, no one will even notice.
We call it expressionism.
Yes.
That's what that top leaf is.
Yes,
It was
most
on
people
purpose.
don't have as many books as Emma. I asked her
All
once.
right, yeah, they do. It's
Mm,
out there.
maybe. Let's
I
find
will
someone.
find them.
Yeah, let me know when you find that person, and then we can chat about that. But as of right now, you definitely are the winner there, my dear.
Probably, yeah.
Because I have yet to hear someone have that many. I mean, I've seen people share their coloring book collections, and still they're like
I managed to do my
200-300.
entire thing in 3 videos, so I know who's got more books than me. I watched
Who
her collection. Lisa, from Lisa's Colouring Corner.
does she?
That was about 11 videos long. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna message and be like, "So how many total do we got here? We're in a competition right now."
Yeah, we're checking. Someone needs to have more than Emma.
Yeah, Emma will be the one that moves to a house just to accommodate her books. She's
Well,
like,
they all
"Oh,
fit on a bookcase, I'll have you know.
we've got to
It's
move. I
only
have no space."
on the bookcase. The problem is I started with a really big bookcase.
One that apparently has no weight limit. I mean, good lord, how heavy is that thing?
Oh, it's okay. I've popped it on a beam. We're fine.
It's like all reinforced. This thing ain't going
Yeah, there's no
nowhere.
way that thing's living upstairs. No way.
Let's see, Evelyn. I have 6 banker box full of books. That's still a good decent amount of books, actually. Let's see.
The thing is, right, we're going into the kind of trying to make this sound reasonable territory. Books on Amazon are very, very affordable.
They are, well, especially the
And
ones
that's what
on
I'm blaming.
Create Space.
Corey's like, ugh, yes, those ones.
There's some books I'll buy on Create Space and use it. Like I bought the Hannah Lynn's, although, well, no,
Oh,
most
you
of the
print
time
them out.
yeah, most of the time I scan and print them. Except her little Enchanted Faces one, I'm actually coloring in that, and I have not
Really cute,
scanned
that.
a single one because that would be a pain to try and scan that book. So it's purely out of just me being too lazy to try and do it. So
It's just preference, Corey. I just like them to be in a book.
I normally do. Like these ones I would never scan. It's just that Create Space paper and we fight quite a bit. What can I say? Whoa! More than 700 books.
Who's
Okay.
that? Who's that?
You feel better,
What did I
Emma? 700 more. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Emma, you can feel better now. Go big or go home. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, the book.
Feel no shame.
The books on Etsy aren't always like the hardback or printed books on Etsy aren't always cheap, but a lot of them, like especially like the ones from the Japanese artists, you can actually get on Amazon Japan without paying the Etsy shipping. So I always check there first before I go and pay off for Etsy. But like Clara Markova, there's no way you can escape that one. Just like, ah. But her books are so cute. So darling.
So 2020, the number of books to do a book tour. Come see my library, people, in the reference section. I've done a set of book collection videos not logged in, so you can see my many books.
Have you know what? I'd be impressed if you started breaking out the Dewey Decimal System for your book collection.
Like, have them actually referenced. Hang on, I'm going to get 02.41, and we're colouring that today.
Can you please do that?
The by illustrator. I have enough that I've had to do that.
I had to organize mine by Illustrator. Yeah, they're organized that way, but definitely no other organization other than that.
Oh.
Yes, 700. I mean, but if you say you had 700 and you did color in all of those, oh my gosh, that's That's a lot of pages to color. But true, I don't think I would actually get to 700. I should at least get to the ones I own now. Oh my gosh. Angie, I became a patron. Lisa, how do you say her name? Mitrokin? Mirokin? I know she says it on her stream all the time. And she has prints. I haven't checked out her Patreon, but she does some really cool stuff on her YouTube channel I've seen. I just haven't looked at her Patreon.
No problem, Melissa. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Melissa. And for all your help today. Super awesome. I feel like I missed a color. No, I didn't. I'm just all out of order. Got a thing lately with combining pinks and orangey colors. I don't know what's going on. Because that one combo I gave you the other day did the same thing.
Did it?
Yeah, that one with the polys. And it had a cream in it. I guess I'm on a kick or something. I mean, I figure if I collect my coloring books, whatever I don't color, you know, my daughter is really into coloring. So I give her a lot of the books. I end up like, because, you know, you buy those books that you're really into and then your style changes and there's like zero chance of you going back to that book. You just know it. So I always give those to her. And so she's starting to have her own little collection going on. I think it works. It's nice when you have someone in the house who you can like kind of be like, here's this. And I've given her like old pencils that I don't use anymore.
Oh, apparently I donated two to my dog yesterday.
Oops.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure it was appreciated. I mean, at the moment, it's long gone now.
Yeah, I'm very tender about it. It's so we're not going to mock it. It hurt my heart.
Let's see, Jen.
Oh, Lily.
Let's see. Oh, you would have to color approximately 58 pages a month to get all 700 in 1 year. Oh my God. Oh, I couldn't do that. Let's see. Evelyn was asking, why do they put the color chart and numbers on the bottom of the tin? You mean on the bottom of the Arteza tin? I might have missed some things up above. And then Jen asks, do you two abandon coloring pages when you're kind of tired of them? I have so many books where I like about a third of the page and then I don't want to finish it, but then I feel guilty. Like I have tons of whips, and a long time ago I used to feel bad about having whips, but now it's kind of like you don't want to force yourself to finish a page. So if you're just not feeling it anymore, I just, you know, I put it on the shelf. But there's times I've come back to a page like literally years later. Other times it's still just sitting there. I don't know. What about you, Emma?
Yep, just write those pencils down, stick a post-it note, shove it back on the shelf and pretend it doesn't exist. I've got too many books to care about. It goes back in. I've got a whole whips video about the list I have and it gets longer.
Oh my gosh.
I don't feel guilt about stuff like that, no.
No, I mean, there's no point in finishing a page if you're not feeling it. Like, that's my thing. I'm like, I'm not going to force myself.
Yeah, because it'll turn out looking like this.
It's just one of those things where you're like, if I'm not feeling it, it's gonna be But oh wait, hang on, I gotta scroll up. Lily had a question.
Lily, what does your hubby think of your new hobby? Well, you know what, Lily, the reason I win this argument every time is because he paints Warhammer miniatures and they're more expensive than my books are, so he's very supportive. Very, very supportive.
I win the argument. You're like, you see those miniatures there? Yeah, no talk from you.
£3 paint? I don't think so, dude. All right. Oh, that's brilliant. Have you seen what Angie put? My husband knows Corey's voice now. Says no more Amazon. That's That's brilliant. That woman's on. Get it off.
He's like, I know who you're watching right now. Turn it off. And he blocks her Amazon account. Listen, I just suggest. I never say you must go buy this. That's my defense. That's funny.
I agree with Darth Millipants. It is very expensive hobby, is Warhammer. Thank you.
You should screenshot that for your husband. Look at all these people agree with me.
Lily, hobby before colouring. Yes, I'm a gamer, which is actually a lot more expensive than colouring. So my husband's probably quite happy I've shifted hobby on the slide, to be honest.
Hey Mona, welcome. That's true. Gaming is expensive. All the
It is. I just thought that what's it called? Monster Hunter Stories 2. They're like 60 quid. You know how many books I could get for 60 quid?
I know. Well, the games themselves are expensive, and then you got to buy like all the add-ons, or you'll buy a game and you're like, oh my gosh, my GPU can't handle this. I got to upgrade my GPU to handle this game, and that's like $2,000 later. So yes, it's a lot cheaper to just buy Pablos and Pit Pastels. What can I say? I was trying to see what I missed up here. Audrey got on the train after watching Emma the other day. Uh-oh. What did you do,
Sorry,
Emma?
Audrey.
What did you do?
Didn't have one haul this month. I had 2. I apologise sincerely, Audrey. I'm very sorry.
Louise,
it's Sue's fault. She bullies me into them.
Yeah, stick to that. Louise said her husband's hobby is 2 saltwater fish tanks, so at least my pencils don't need feeding.
And that is not a cheap hobby.
No, and the fish are so expensive. Oh my gosh. My dad used to have one of those tanks. And he would like literally cry if a fish died. It's the only time I saw that man ever cry.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's a fish. I don't get it. He's like, that's a $200 fish. I'm like, oh, okay, well that blows. Sorry. See, I don't cry when my pencils, because they don't just die on me.
Yeah, there's that. That's my excuse. My pencils are going to last forever.
And even if they dwindle down, I'll replace it. So they're there no matter what with me.
I don't point that out to him, to be honest. He just opened back again full. He never notices. It's fine.
You're like, it was like,
oh, how did that happen?
They miraculously
regenerated. It's fine.
They regenerate. Haven't you heard? Pencils are magic. They're made from trees. They grow. Hello.
You never have to buy a pencil again. That's just a lie. Ooh, okay, Erica's being mean. What about if you drop a Lumi, Corey?
Oh, okay. I do cry when I drop a Lumi. Yes. Actually, you know what though? I cry more when I drop a Prisma because the core on that is probably just straight up shattered when I dropped it. I'm like, no. But yes, I do cry.
That it's the equivalent. I now come upstairs because there's carpet, so I'm in the nursery version.
I mean, I've dropped a Prisma on carpet and it still broke. So those things will take no hits. Like the other day, my son went to move one of my pencils. I was like, "What are you doing? Don't touch that." I mean, he was trying to be all nice.
Hi, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
She wasn't attacking her son, by the way, if you just logged into that.
Yeah, if you just straight walked into that combo. He just moved my pencils. He
touched a pencil. You all understand.
Listen, those things. I'm like, that's your college fund right there, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're not going to school now. I bought these.
By the way, I bought this.
Get a job.
Good luck to you. You got to buy a car and go to college if you want. It's all on you because mommy bought pencils. So. I think I'm getting burned out on these flowers. Need to go back to berries. Those were so much more satisfying. You know how like you keep coloring the same flower in the same color and you like have to bounce around the page because you're just like, okay.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm a leaf, flower, berry, vase, leaf, flower, berry, vase kind of. Have you ever seen one of my colouring videos?
You gotta bounce around for your
Okay,
sanity.
I'll colour that now. Hang on, I've got the wrong pencils.
Hi, Annie. Annie? Sorry, Annie. Can't talk.
Hi, Annie. What did you say? Yeah.
I said Annie, but I meant to say Annie. Angie, are the Artezas like the Prismas? Okay, well this is a rough thing to answer.
Hurtful question.
Yeah, okay. To me, and I'm putting the big fat disclaimer out there, to me, no, they are not like Prismacolor whatsoever. However, a lot of people would disagree with that statement, and that's totally fine, but to me, they are not like Prisma.
I don't think anyone would.
I've actually had people that are like, no, they're just like Prisma. I'm like, but they're not. But yeah,
They're
to
not
me,
as soft as a Prisma.
they aren't. They're
I'll
soft.
say it.
And you don't even like Prisma that much, so look at that.
Yep. So I'm being truthful.
Yeah, so take her word, but yeah, they're just not, to me, these are very waxy. But you know what's funny is, so I was watching Sarah Renee Clark's Holbein pastel thing she did the other day, and she had mentioned that Holbeins kind of have an Arteza-like feel. And I was like, you know what, that's kind of true. Like they have
I can see that
sticky wax feeling, although I mean they're still different because I'll still use the Arteza and tolerate them, whereas my Holbeins I'm like, well, let's just layer for days, why don't we? But yeah, the sticky wax is for sure.
It's weird, but I use my Arteza a lot more than I use my Prisma, so it's not that I don't like Arteza,
they're just not like Prisma.
I like my Arteza, I just don't like them on here.
Yeah, I don't like them on this paper whatsoever. Let's see. Oh, no problem, Lily. Go eat. Food is definitely more important.
Thank you.
Nothing compares to Prisma. I agree, Jen. I'm not biased at all, though. Mm-mm.
Now, Andy says our Prismas break. I've never had any of mine break. So I think it's just different pencils, isn't it?
I don't get a lot of breakage with my Prismas. I mean, occasionally I will, but I have noticed ever since I started just buying them from Blick and not Amazon, I don't get the breakage issues. So I swear Amazon's selling rejects up on there.
Well, it's the factory issue, isn't it? I did watch Colour Mellow for that. She's saying it's the Mexican version over the American version? They're not quite as good.
And they've outsourced them, but like anytime you see Prismas drop to like 65 on Amazon, I don't buy those ones ever because they actually have different colors. I noticed two of my yellows didn't match up with my open stock yellows from Blick. Like the color was slightly off.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's I just buy everything from Blick for open stock anyway, but sometimes Jerry's.
I'm cheating on my husband with Cult pens at the minute.
Cheating on him with Cult pens. Let's see.
Andy, that's very, very kind of you.
Well, see, your leaves are pretty. Other people think your leaves are pretty. Check it out.
I've told you, colorists are just nice. They're nice people.
I think your leaves are just fine. Are you using Arteza and the Pastel Love, as we should call them, on your leaves?
I am using the Arteza and the Pastel, yes.
Yeah. Pastel Love. I say low every time, and then someone will be like, it's love. I'm like, but it's got a W. I'm really struggling here.
You don't have a Polish accent.
Well, maybe that's the problem. I have no accent. I'm just over here nice and plain Jane vanilla. Let's see, Annie, I'm new to coloring. What is a good marker to use? Alcohol-based markers seem to bleed. Well, alcohol markers are going to bleed if you're using them in coloring books. It's just because this paper isn't meant for markers. That's why if I use a marker base, I'm always using like a one-sided coloring page for sure. But I mean, a good marker, it's hard to say because I mean, a lot of them are like you could even use Ohuhu if you're just starting out. It's just the problem is once you use an Ohuhu and then try an expensive marker, you're kind of screwed because you're like, oh, those expensive ones are nice. So I mean, it's really subjective on what's the best marker. Like, do you want to really get into it or are you like on a budget, I guess is the better question.
Plus, I think a lot of it's kind of like I'm a proper marker beginner. When you're first learning to colour and we do block colour,
Yeah.
we do not shade in my world with marker, but over time I've just learned that I don't go all the way to the lines. I don't really use colouring books that have thinner lines, and you just work around your bleed because they're going to bleed in your colouring book. You just have to kind of adjust to it.
My thing was the nib. I started with Ohuhu and then I bought my first Copic and I was just like, oh shoot, okay, bye Ohuhu, later. So don't buy a Copic unless you just want to sit there forever.
Yeah, I'm avoiding the Copic thing for now.
Yeah. The Blick ones, actually, I really do like the Blick markers. They feel a lot like the Copics when I was swatching them and I played around with them a little bit. They're stellar, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Beth. It's very nice, very kind. And
yes.
MJ.
Everything Emma colors is pretty. She doesn't give herself enough credit. That's why I'll occasionally change the banner back to her disclaimer.
I didn't notice the banner was going back and forth.
I've been trying to swap them out on occasion. In fact, thank you for the reminder. Hang on. We'll put it back up there. Let's see. Budget is fine. I mean, okay, so if you're looking for budget, you could try the Ohuhus. They're really not bad. And they have a really cute color range now that they added those pastels. I would wait, though, till you see those Ohuhus go on sale, because then you can snag them for really cheap. Like Prime Day. Didn't they have like an insane Prime Day deal? I remember they were pretty cheap.
I don't know how to say your name, but it looks a little bit like Fedoria P. Pencils work best in the Denise Klett book. Now, for me, I really like the Brute Funa Square. Not enough, if we're not taking today's example, work nice in that paper. And the Black Widows, if you have any of those are the three I've tried that work really well for me.
Yeah, so for me in the Denise Klett ones, I actually like my Prismas in there. But I do agree
I bet they are nice in there.
Yeah, they are. They glide across that paper like, ooh. But I do agree the Brute Funa square ones work really well in there. I actually don't like
they work really well everywhere.
You're not biased at all.
Nope.
I don't like my polys in that one though. Something with the paper. I don't know. It doesn't have any bite to it. Like this paper here has just a tiny bit of tooth, so it seems to work. But yeah, I've noticed with the Denise Klett ones, my Prismas are my favorite in there for sure. That banner. Yep, we're changing the banner on occasion just because Emma earlier, if you missed it, asked for a disclaimer to her coloring. So just like to throw it back in there on occasion. Although the leaves look just fine to me.
We're slowly getting better. I'm going right to left and pretending this is like the evolution of colouring. There we go.
See how leaves evolve. It's like it's like a science.
From
like
the dinosaur.
Yeah. Got a National Geographic and coloring all in one right now. Let's do this.
I'm all for education, people. All for education.
Let's see. Ryan says Ohuhus are fine, but try to invest in the Copic. Yeah. I mean,
Back off, Ryan.
Ryan
Back off.
is.
Don't you do it to me. I have 500 colouring books. Leave me alone.
Ryan is right though. Like Ohuhu is a good starter, but once you want to get into like finer detail and marker work, you're going to want to get that Copic because there is so much more control with the Copic nib, but also the color range from Copics. Like they seriously put thought behind the colors they created. Like they really did. Whereas Ohuhu, sometimes I'm like, we're really missing a color here, guys. What were we thinking when we did this? Like,
What do you mean there's about 18 shades between deep dark blue and mid blue?
I struggle sometimes with my Ohuhu. I'm like, I really need this color right now. Oh, yes. Thanks, Erica. Yeah. So cozyscrapbooking.com. I found them just last month was my first purchase, but they sell open stock Copic sketches for $4 US dollars a piece, and that's like really cheap. Their stock goes in and out though, so like you'll have to constantly check in, but they refill pretty quickly on their stock. But yeah, $4, and they ship so fast. Like, and it's just this cute little like mom and daughter running their own scrapbooking store. So definitely check it out.
Thank you, Stacey.
Oh yes, thank you, Stacy. You're so sweet. Oh darn it, I gotta go back to this flower because it's all up in the way. All right, fine, flower, you win. No, you know what? I'm coloring berries. I'm gonna color what I want.
Are you arguing with your berries right now?
Arguing with myself at the moment, apparently, because I'm like, no, color this. No, color this. The Arteza brush Everblends, yep, they're good. You just can't refill them, and they're the price for those Arteza ones, considering they're a one and done, kind of sucks. I got them on Prime Day, so they were cheaper, but I'm not too happy that they're not refillable because it's like, wow, that's a lot of money for a marker that I just like chuck. Supposedly, you'll be able to replace the brush nibs. I don't know if they finally added the brush nib online or not. But the color range also with those Arteza Everblend ones, I wasn't as impressed. Like the Blick ones, I really liked how they did their colors. And then, of course, Copic, I mean, it helps that they have almost 400 markers, but, you know, that does help. But even so, like their color system is just unmatched.
400 markers times $4.
Well, it's 358 markers. 358.
Okay, 358 times $4.
Yes. Well,
it's like a Bellissimo subscription, isn't it?
Except that you can refill your Copics and buy replacement nibs, whereas
you win.
Pencils, you know, gotta actually.
What do you mean? They magically regrow, don't they?
Oh, right. They regrow. I'm sorry. You're so right. Yes, I keep forgetting. They do regrow. They're trees. Just keep that in mind if your husband's ever asked.
Just water your pencils. They'll be fine.
Except
Thank you, Rosella. This was all Corey's idea.
But remember, you can't water your Artezas. They might run.
Now I feel like that should have a disclaimer. So I'm just going to backtrack a little bit before I get to do not water your pencils. Seriously, don't do it. They're not going to regrow. Got to be careful what you say.
Someone's going to water their pencils and be like, Emma, what did you tell me to do?
I'm sending you the bill.
Thank you, Rosella. So sweet of you. Wait, what's $1,500? Are we doing math now? Because I don't math.
She did the math for your markers.
Oh, well, that's really gross when you put it in a total.
Hurts, doesn't it? Once I worked out my Bellissimo subscription, I'm like, oh, well, I'm subscribed now, so oh well.
Like, well, it's done now. Here we go, guys. Although I think the one on Amazon is cheaper than if I bought a full set of Copics. Isn't it like $1,300? The Fellissimos? I think they are.
I love pencils, like love to the point of stroking pencils. But I don't think I pay that amount all at once.
We have already established that you like to stroke pencils, okay?
But I could not buy that all at once. I just can't.
I can't either. I'm doing the Felissimo subscription though, for the nostalgia. Like, I want to actually have something fun to open every month. That's kind of why I'm doing it. I am impatient.
It's novelty. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, it's just nice to like open your mailbox and get that. I mean, it'd be nice if I got my Coloring Heaven magazine too, but well, yeah.
She's not bothered about that.
Not at all.
Totally not.
Not salty.
It's taking about 3 months.
Sonnet. Oh yeah, Sonnet found all the channels thanks to Ryan. Yes. It's funny. I have found a lot of people from Ryan. And then it's kind of like we did a vice versa thing there. But that's what it's all about, sharing the love. That's why I'm like...
No, I feel I should interject there.
Oh, no.
I'm totally not allowed to go watch Corey and Ryan. I'm not sharing. We're not all friends.
As she's on my channel.
No, that's definitely not what's happening here. Get off my people.
Get off my people. Karen, my name is Karen and I'm a pencil stroker too.
I like how that's literally like, did you stand up when you said that, Carol? Did you introduce yourself to the group? That's what happens. Like, here's my story. I think beautiful. The thing is, don't lie. We all are. You don't try and tell me you're a colourist, you like pencils, and you've never opened a box of pastel pencils and stroked your hand lovingly along the top of the pencils. What? Don't lie.
I mean, I sniff them too because I just think it's like heaven opening a box of brand new pencils. Just
only pencil that I've ever actually thought, ooh, is Polychromos.
Yeah, polys, they are my favorite. I was, like I kept them in the metal tin for a long time. And I put them in a case finally. And now I'm bummed because the smell is gone. So I'm like, dang it, I almost want to buy another tin just to like freaking smell that.
Wow, that is not the reason to buy a whole bag of Polychromos.
I go through them, it's fine.
How are you going through polys that fast? They should take ages.
You know what's funny is
pencil. What are you doing?
I had like this much of a cream and I'm like in Prisma mode. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to go, like, I need a replacement. No, then I only had like that left. So I always think of, a Prisma where you have half a pencil left and you start a page.
I only have 12. I need to buy the next set.
I'm so mad at
your
myself.
Weird spare collection. That is a problem.
I do have a little bit of a problem, but I always have to have backups.
Were you going to say backup? That's not called a backup. That's not what that is. That's a shop. That's when you go to buy pencils and they're like, do you want a pack of 12? Got some of them in the back, hang on.
Listen, okay, I'm actually out of a couple colors. In fact, I got evidence. Hang on. Don't hit my camera. See that sticky note? Look at that. I am so disappointed in myself. I ran out of those colors. I am so mad because I usually have backups of 3. So, like, shoot, I need to order those ASAP.
She's legit panicking. That's what's happening there.
That's beige. Do you know how often I use beige? A lot. So I need to order. Oh my goodness. Yes,
so
Ryan
nice
and I
know you're a crayon sniffer, Beth.
A crayon sniffer. You hate polys? Aw. I mean, we all have our pencil preferences, though. It's all good. I never take offense when someone doesn't like a certain pencil.
Oh, I'm looking for the kick button. I'm kidding. Just don't know where the button is.
Except Emma might get upset if you say you hate the 120 square brute fooners. I'm just saying there could be some rage coming out. I don't know.
Look, right. You can't hate 120 pencils for £22.
But But you can, technically.
No, I won't allow it. I've told you I have rules. That's one of them. You know my stream's going to start with, so welcome to the channel. Here's my list of rules.
It's going to be like a scrolling.
And we'll start.
You know how there's disclaimers at the start of the video? Yours will be like this long scrolling list of rules.
You will not say bad things about square brute phoners in my presence.
Instant, like every mod will be like, okay, kick that person. They bashed the brutes. Sorry.
You broke the cardinal rule. You're out.
Let's see. Bobby says, I like to hear the tink tink of pencils hitting against one another, and the oil paint kind of smell gets me excited. I love the sound of pencils. Like, I like when they just clap together, like the wood sound. I don't know. Am I weird?
It depends how hard of a clink, because to be honest, that clink can be a painful sound.
Yeah, well, if they're like straight up smacking against one another, then I cry a little inside. But let's see. I'm trying to see if I missed something because I saw chat move. And I was like, no.
I'm leaving Corey to do all the work. It's her channel.
I know, so I'm scrolling up.
I'm like, just colouring a leaf.
Emma's making leaves. I'm like, oh, Audrey said my name is Audrey, and I am new to pencil stroking and sniffing. Oh, I love it.
Oh my god, we're actually creating the problem.
I think so.
That's what's happening now.
And then Karen said polys are becoming close to replacing my. Oh, Karen.
What did she say?
Polys are coming close to replacing her prismas. Karen, I am calling you after this stream, and we're gonna have a meeting.
Well done, Karen.
No, don't you dare, Emma. Shush.
I'm in the poly club. You know I am. You never had me.
Oh, Ryan's got a new hashtag for us: sniff therapy.
That's gonna end up a thing.
It is gonna end up a thing. Bobby loves the Derwent Light Fast. I actually love the Derwent Light Fast. I am not gonna lie. I love those things.
For my birthday.
See, Angie, oh, your husband ordered polys from Amazon and they sent them in a plastic bag? I hope you returned those. They should definitely come in a tin. Most definitely come in a tin.
That should be a criminal offense.
I know. Goodness. See, which color combo do you want, Erica? I can definitely share the color combo. You just gotta tell me which combo you're trying to get. And I'll try to, after the stream, I'll go back through like I did with last week's stream and put in my color names and numbers of everything I'm using for you guys. Because a lot of you seemed to like that last time. So I'll do that. I'll do that for you guys. No, I'm not using Black Widows. So I have my hashtag. How do you say that? Fedaria? I'm totally butchering your name and I'm so sorry. But I have a hashtag. A is for August. So I'm only using A mediums. So these are Arteza. Okay, they were asking for the flowers, leaves, and berries. Oh my. Okay, well here, we're working on leaves right now. So let me tell you those. So the leaves, I'm just using olive green, moss green, and jasmine yellow. What am I using for berries? Okay, so for the berries, and again, I'll put this in the description below after we stream. For the berries, I'm using wine red, burgundy, and peaches and cream. Gosh, now that's making me hungry. And then what the heck was I using for flowers? Let me see. And then flowers, I was using burgundy, watermelon pink, apricot, and cream. So yeah, that's what I'm using. But again, I'll put them down below in the description just to make it easier for you guys. Linda wants to know if we've tried Crayolas, Emma.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
I have, and you're going to shoot me. Massive disclaimer, not everyone will agree with this. I don't like Crayola.
Yeah, so I've never tried like the straight Crayola, but I have the Crayola Escapes and the Crayola Signature, and they're okay, but they're not really something I would use a lot. Of course, when we get to the month of C, I will be breaking those out. So, what's that? October? Yeah, because September will be B. Oh my gosh, I got so many C mediums. Woo, that's gonna be interesting. Let's
I'm just going to
see.
ring Brute Funa up and get them to change their name to C Brute Funa.
See. Just look all over it. See if on Amazon the like company name has a C name in there somewhere.
There's going to be one in there somewhere.
Like, this counts. Let's see. Darth Millipants says, I never would have spent the money on polychromos, but our local discount store got a huge random shipment of art supplies. So you snagged a 100. You mean a 120 set? There isn't 150 polys, is there? Or am I losing my marbles?
That's the Prisma. Poly's is 120.
Yeah, because Polly's is 120. But still, that I would love to. I hear stories all the time of people getting polychromos and stuff on like super discount.
It's like a myth, isn't it? It's like that magic myth or legend of like, this happened to me.
I'm like, why can't it happen to me? I buy full price over here. I need to just go to our local Blick and just beg for scraps or something.
Basically, at the end of a rainbow for a colorist would be a cheap discount supply store.
Screw the pot of gold. I just want a whole thing of luminance and all that just chilling there for me so I don't got to replace them.
In the discount bin. Okay,
yeah.
Then. I'll have the bin, please.
Hi, Michelle, and thank you. You're so sweet. I am going to sharpen, by the way, so just, yeah. It's not, how loud is it?
It depends on what your volume's at, really, doesn't it?
I'm just curious if my mic picks it up a lot or not.
It's there.
I know it'll be there.
We're colorists. We like the sound, Corey.
I don't know. Some people cringe at the sound of the electric sharpener. They're like, ah, what are you doing?
Like a lot of people have said that, Bobby, that the Pastelos are quite hard. I'm using the Pastelos as my blending colour and they work well for me that way.
See, and I think it's your coloring style too. So like the Pastelos are hard to me and scratchy, but I also like a really smooth cardstock. I don't use a lot of tooth, so that's part of it because some pencils are just scratchy on a smooth surface. And then I'm a little heavier handed than Emma over here. So it's all about the paper and how you use a pencil, to be honest. We're all so different.
Anyway, I'm not sure what kind of berries these would be in real life.
You told me I couldn't use those colors, so you got to use them now. What colors are those?
We are an Arteza hazelnut brown and a pink and cream pastel.
From the Pastel Love or Low, depending on
your accent, yes.
Yeah, I say Pastello, but then anytime I do, I get a comment, it's love. I'm like, I know, but I can't help it. It's just how it comes out. Louise got a full set of Pablos for half price. How? What? How? Share the ways.
This never happened to me.
Yeah, I'm like over here. I want to buy the Pablos, and then I'm like, oh my god, that's so expensive. It's hurting me.
Yeah, Bobby, they are difficult to layer with. I don't use them to layer. I use darker colours from other sets, and then I only use them as my blending layer.
Oh, the pastel lows are hard to layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, some of the colors too for me just didn't work with what I was trying to do, but I did combine them with some Black Widows. Okay, does anyone know, because this one's bugging me, are the Pastelos oil or wax? Because their website is practically useless for finding this out. They feel like a wax to me, but other people say they're oil. I don't think
they tell you anywhere.
They don't. And I emailed them and they never replied, so I'm just curious if anyone ever got the official word. So,
no, I had the same problem.
But yeah, if anyone in chat knows if the Pastelos are oil or wax, I'd be curious. They like a wax. They
definitely feel like oil to me.
They feel like wax to me. See? So that's why I'm like, what are these? they don't have that, when you use a wax or an oil pencil, that just that look to the color that an oil leaves. I don't get that with my pastel lows. That's why I'm like, what are these? I don't know. Maybe one day they'll reply, or I need to just use like Google Translate and write it in Polish or something. But it's nowhere on the site. Angie says they feel like wax to her. Let's see. Bobby S has a video about what? The pastel lows. Hang on, I'm going to click that so I can save it. Oops, wrong way. Let me just click and leave my own channel. But I'm going to move that to
Please don't abandon the stream, Corey.
I didn't. I abandoned chat. That's all. It's fine. I'm back. I just wanted to save that so I could look at it later. Oh, that was my video. I can't even read. I'm like, I thought she said Bobby S had a video. She's linking my video.
Have you just saved your own video? So I hope you really enjoy it, Corey.
I might have just done that. It's cool. Whatever. Can't read. Well, obviously. Thank you, Brandy. So sweet of you. We're doing our darndest here.
Thank you, Brandy.
It's fun to do buddy colors, especially live, because it's not like we're coloring the same page, but it's fun to see like the direction each person goes.
It's fun to be the one doing it better. People, what I mean, they can relate to me. They know. It's fun from Corey's end.
Well, yours looks so pretty, so shush. Oh, goodness. I picked my colors this morning because I seriously fly by the seat of my pants. But today I used the Sarah Renee Clark color catalog, and I'm using a palette from her catalog, and it's not shabby at all. I mean, I did have to change it up a little and add more colors, clearly. But
I think that's where I'm wrong, because I got all serious for your stream and thought I'll be all organised, we'll get colours out, we'll set a page, we'll do this. I got my flower and my berries and my leaves all sorted out. I don't colour like that.
I mean, I am like a fly by the seat of my pants person, so it's hard for me to pre-pick colors, but it happens. Let's see. Valerie asks, they're marketed to children. Would that make a difference with wax or oil? Not really. I mean, because they could be an oil-based pencil and still be sold for kids. So that really doesn't change it too much. I mean, all I can say is those kids in Poland got
likely
some really
to be waxed, though, wouldn't they? For kids. They're probably more likely to be waxed, though, aren't they?
You would think, but a lot of people say they're oil, so that's why I'm like, I don't know. But all I can say is those kids in Poland got some really cute pencils. I mean, my kids they don't even get Crayola. They get the downgrade from Crayola, whatever that one is. The way cheaper one. That's like $1 a box. Because Crayola wants like almost $2. I'm like, that's just too much. I'm sorry, as I buy Pablo's. Priorities.
For me to buy Crayola in the UK, they're actually expensive. That's ridiculous.
Are they?
Yes, it's probably the other reason I'm not a fan. Thank you, Jen. That's very kind. I am funny, yes.
This is why we love Emma. She's funny. Rose art, yeah. My kids get rose art. They're always in the budget bin. Oh my gosh, we have to do back to school shopping next week. I love to do back to school shopping. I really do, because it's kind of fun and like just tells you fall is near, but at the same time,
what she means is she likes to buy the stuff for herself in the back to school section.
Shh, that's a secret.
Yeah.
But no, I love to take the kids and everything, but like my kids didn't go to school last year, so they literally need everything this year.
Yeah, that's not cheap.
It's gonna hurt. Let's see. Smoother paper plus Prisma is less layers. Yes, Marilyn, that is for sure. Prisma's, you can, if you want to layer a ton, get like some toothy paper and you can layer, but I am not the layering type. And most of you have watched me probably have caught on to that fact by now. I like to smush things together and call it a day, but you can layer Prismas. You just, on smooth paper, they're not going to layer as much. However, I do skin on like Desert Storm and my Nina papers that are really slick, and I still get like 7 to 10 layers on skin. So it's all about the pressure. Let's see. Bobby says, if you do a search for oil-colored pencils on their website, it comes oil 2 times in the verbiage in the description. Oh, so they're calling them oil in the description for the Pastel.
It's Pastel Love, don't you know?
You know what? It's whatever it comes out at the time I say it. That's how we're going to work it today.
You know I had to. You've wrecked it every time I did it.
Emma, I got my sticky note in front of me. I'm going to totally send all the words later in private.
I'm not afraid of your sticky note.
Your sticky note. Let's see. Brandy's thinking of getting the 150 Prisma instead of Arteza. I mean, if it was me, I would get the Prismas, but I'm really biased.
Even I'd get the Prismas, yeah, and I'm not biased.
Well, and yeah, so there you go. Because she is not as big of a Prisma lover as me. That's why I always laugh when people ask me about Prisma. I'm like, have you seen my office tour? Do you really want me to be...
Yeah, you can't ask her about Prisma. She's not... That is not an unbiased review, people.
I can't be subjective whatsoever. Like, I'm the worst person to ask. I'm like, yes, buy them. Buy them all. Support.
Michelle says when she does flowers, she always goes for pink. And I'm like that. I do the same colour a lot of the time. You find that comfortable blend, don't you? And then well, I know that's going to work, so I'm going to do that again.
I tend to do pinks too. I'm doing a page with Derwent Artist because, and I did pink flowers there too. And I'm doing pink here. But in all fairness...
They're beautiful though. I've seen that page you shared. They're all really nice.
I used the artist for that whole page, and it really wasn't bad. I'm kind of like, why don't I use these more? That was the whole point of this tag.
Because you have too many pencils.
Yeah. Because
I can answer this question. I'll save you a lot of time.
Well, it's true, but I was impressed. I will be doing a hair tutorial with those things because I think they'll be luscious for hair. So luscious.
Oh, that's so funny. Have you seen what Vase put? She's slowly moving into the person whose house she's house sitting for. No clothes, nothing to wear. She's in her knickers, colouring.
That's really all you need. I mean,
as long as you got a pencil, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the clothes. That's what washing machines are for. Just wash them up and you're good. But the pencils, you definitely got to bring. That's for sure.
Bobby. You're asking the wrong person. Only Corey can answer that question.
Okay, well, yeah, because Emma doesn't like to scan her pages. So the favorite PDF printer paper for colored pencil and marker, actually, so I used to use the Astro Bright, but my lovely friend Ryan turned me on to this hammer mill paper, and I used it for some markers the other day, and I think that would be best for marker and pencil combos. So yeah, it's not anywhere near me for me to show you guys, but it's like a 80-pound cardstock by Hammer Mill. Maybe Ryan can chime in and say the name of it since he's the one that turned me on to it. But I think it'll be great for both. But I got it initially for markers, and it's awesome. It's so silky smooth. Let's see. Louise, how do I like the Derwent Artist? I've always actually liked my Derwent Artists. Yeah, I've never had issues with them. It's just I go back to the same old pencil that I'm comfortable with, but I like them. They are harder though. But that said, they're really easy to work with. Like if you were to tell me between Derwent Artist and Pro Color, I would totally get the Artist because I feel like I can get more color out of those. For the Pro Color, I'm just like fighting for days. Let's see. And now you need markers. Everyone needs some markers.
Hi, just being Beth.
Oh, yes, there's 2 Beths now. We've got 2. Hi there. Now, Emma, we are over 2 hours, so it's totally up to you, my dear.
Wow.
I told you it goes fast, did I not?
I knew picking on Corey for 2 hours was going to fly by.
She gets to pick on me live. Hi, Luna.
Yeah, you know that colouring tag? Is it the Olympics? And one of the questions is, what is your goal for the year? Done it!
Wait, what was your goal?
I'm going to put that in my tag, picked on Corey for 2 hours. I'm done. I have no further goals. It might as well be December.
Oh, God. I still have to do that tag. Erica tagged me. I'm going to do it, Erica. Don't worry. It's on my list this week, I swear. Let's see. Evelyn, what do I think of the color softs? I got mixed feelings on the color softs. Definitely do not want to use those for hair ever again. Oh my gosh, those poor things dwindled down to nothing. They're not really like Prismas in the way I use Prismas, so it's kind of hard to say on that front. I think color soft do a lot better with more layers than just smushing together, because they get really dusty and crumbly if you use any heavy pressure. That said, they're very pretty colors, and I'll still keep using them and probably replace them when I run out, but I don't use them as often as I probably should.
I'm not a massive fan of the 11 that I...
Huh?
I'm not a massive fan of the 11 that I have.
Yeah, they're kind of... I one time watched a tutorial, or it was a color along, I should call it, from Zucchini Kitty, and she just layered with them, and they worked really great with layers. And that's why I say I feel like they're just definitely more of a layering pencil, that you can't just go smushing those bad boys. So
that's you out.
Yeah, that's just not for me, because I mean, layering? What? No. The only thing I layer is skin, okay? I've surrendered to the skin god and I will layer. But other than that, no.
Yeah, so you have to realize there's no choice with that.
Let's see. Reason I ask is color softs are the only pencil I've thrown away. I mean, I know a lot of people that love the color softs. I just wasn't like over the moon with the color softs. So that was my problem with them. And they just don't fit my style. Like, I really do like to smush things together. I don't got patience for 50 layers. I try, but I just fail.
I think for me, I just haven't used them a lot. So like the couple of times I've used them, it's that, isn't it? It's finding the right way, the right paper, hence my ridiculous project of trying to find things to use all these pencils with. And once you find that right page, they're going to be beautiful, because Derwent always are.
But, yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah, it's just eventually.
Well, so the color along I did with Zucchini Kitty, hers was using a Clara Markova book. So they worked on that paper with layers, though. Lots of layers. But they turned out really pretty on there. So I don't know. It's just so weird. They're weird pencil. It was like Derwent's first attempt to replace Prisma, and it just didn't go well to me. And then they did color soft, but then they were like, hey guys, here's 24 colors. Good luck. Like, thanks,
to be honest, that's how I feel about them as well. They're like, if you don't have Prisma,
yeah,
that's what they're for. Do you know what I mean? Not to mock Derwent. I love Derwent.
I love Derwent.
Not sponsored, but I love Derwent. I love them. But yeah, they're like, if you've got Prismas, you're done.
They're just not, yeah. And that's why I always joke that they're Derwent's first attempt to beat out Prisma, and I'm just like, sorry, Derwent. I like Derwent Light Fast pencils are one of my favorite pencils from Derwent, because oh my gosh, those things are oil, but they're so luscious. Like, I don't know how they did it. It's just, oh, love those things. Do you have the Light Fast, Emma?
No, they're arriving. It's a surprise birthday thing.
Oh, right.
They're in the box that I don't know about. I have the Loomies. My love affair with those has begun. I so wanted to not like an expensive pencil like that. And then you use them and you're like, well, damn.
Damn.
Like, God damn it. I'm going to have to put these next to my brute phoners.
Karen says the Derwent drawing are lovely. I know, they're on my list. I really want to try the Derwent drawing ones. And then let's see, Evelyn, I want to buy the Light Fast, but I'm afraid to invest. Just buy some open stock. Like, you don't need to go buy the whole set. I always
buy dark and a light green. That's what I do first. Dark and light green, because everything's got leaves.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then just try them out before you do it. And then let's see, Marilyn says ink tints use less water or start with an alcohol marker colorless blender. Yeah, with ink tints, I use the alcohol colorless blender. You can do a Tombow, which is water-based, but I find that the alcohol blender evaporates quicker, and I like the result of that better. But you can use the Tombow water-based colorless blenders as well. Ooh, the Graphitint. I got the Graphitint from my YouTube hubby. He was so generous to send me those, and they are, I'm going to swatch them on camera because you guys got to see what these things do. It's insane. They're like magic, little magical pencils. I don't know. So pretty.
Melissa, I love that. I'm back.
You got to carry it out, though. I'm back.
Welcome back, Melissa. Welcome back.
Yes. Oh, you have full set syndrome. You bought 2 sets of Holbeins? Oh. I'm salty about 1 set.
Oh, that's brilliant. Luna's in timeout. She's in the north corner. I love that.
Let me sit timeout. I don't know if my husband would ever send me to timeout. I'm like, listen, man, this brings me joy. Don't take away my joy. You like the Holbeins? Oh, okay, well, if you bought them all and you like them, then that's totally different. But yeah, it would really suck to buy all those and be like, I really don't like these things. Because that's how I feel. Like, look at these lovely pencils. They're pretty to look at and hold and sniff, in case anyone was curious.
We weren't, but now all that. Everyone's about to walk to their closet and check their Holbeins.
Go feel your Holbeins. They feel nice in your hand. They smell good too. I just don't like coloring with them.
We've already established pencils aren't for colouring with. They're for playing with and sniffing. Apparently, that's their only task.
That's how I love them. Love them. Let's see. I think a lot of us here have full set syndrome. Let's just be real.
No, definitely not me.
Oh, yeah.
No.
She's got multiple full set syndrome, Miss Brute Fooners.
That were different. I actually thought they were going out of stock, and it hurt myself pressing the button. That's the most exercise I had all week. All right.
I'm gonna die if you win the grand prize. I'm like, you don't need these.
Yes, I do. I think everyone would agree.
But yes,
that full set is all important.
But anyone who came in late and missed the announcement, I do have my 3K giveaway on my channel, and today is the last day to enter because once the clock strikes midnight, you cannot enter. I'm going to pick someone first thing tomorrow morning, so go check it out. But please make sure you put your favorite pencil color name, not your favorite color name. Now, if your favorite color happens to also be your favorite name, that works. But just make sure it's your favorite color pencil name. You could actually hate the color. It just has to be the name. Like the color that I will share when I announce, I actually don't like the color, but I love the name. It's such a cool name. Color, I'm like, eh. Oh, is Erica leaving? Oh, okay. Melissa's back. Thank you, Erica, for all your help. You've been such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much for being on time, like a decent moderator would be. Thank you for not being me.
Thanks for not falling asleep. Right. That's never going to go away.
I had one job.
You had one job and you fell asleep. Let's see. Kathleen, what pencils are you using? I'm using Arteza for my hashtag. A is for August. So I need to use mediums that start either the brand name can be an A or like the series. So like these are Arteza Expert. So technically on the month with an E, I can also use them for that. And then Emma is using her Arteza Expert and Astra Pastel Low. That's where the A comes from. The Astra. And I'm trying to scroll to see what else I missed. Oh, Tara Lynn is swatching markers. Wait, what markers, Tara Lynn? I might have missed that. Jen, I tried to buy just the 24 polychromos, and now I think I need a second set. Polychromos are just so pretty. I love my whole 120. Love them. Tara Lynn, could my favorite name be from the Felissimo set? I am not going to tell you. You will have to wait for tomorrow. I was going to say Monday, but that's tomorrow. So, but you might be onto something, yes. Monday, I will announce the winner. First thing when I wake up, I'm just going to use a random comment picker. It's not me picking. What colors was I using for the flowers again? Oh my gosh, so disorganized. It was burgundy, that was what. Let's see, Sanjoki 120 brush tip markers. Ooh, I haven't heard of those ones. Are they water or alcohol based?
You can almost hear her already shopping.
I'm trying not to buy things. I bought things this month. I was like day 3 into it and I bought things. I was like, wow, that was a real good fail. Oh, they're alcohol. Ooh, that's interesting. I haven't heard of those ones. I'm going to have to look those up. I love alcohol markers. See, Bobby says, I love the Graphitint, and thanks to Zucchini Kitty, I bought one of the sets. The Spectrum Noir color tints. I want to try those too, actually. So they're on my list. My list is, everything's on my list. I just got a list that's ridiculous at this point. Let's just be honest. Let's see. Luna had to decide between a smaller polychromo set or gouache, and refilling my acrylics, and you chose gouache. I bought the gouache from Arteza because it was on sale this month. I used to actually use a lot of gouache, but mine dried out. So, you busted out laughing at my resolve not to buy. Now remember, Beth, I did say in my video that I'm not going to guarantee I won't buy anything because that would be lying to you guys. So in all fairness, I did say I would make an effort to not buy, but I will not promise not to buy. And I just proved why. So let's just be real. Oh, wait, someone came in. Lori. Hi, Lori. We are coloring. Yeah, we're coloring a page from Midnight Masquerade. Let's see. I think I'm on this pink color. I believe so. It still made you laugh. I know. I did that haul video and I'm like, guys, this is so ridiculous. I need to quit buying things. And then 3 days later, I'm like, ooh, sale. So clearly I got no impulse control. Zilch.
Yeah, you don't catch me saying I'm not going to be buying things because that would be a lie.
I purposely said I'm not going to say I'm not buying. I just said I would try. And I did try for like 3 days. So, I mean, I held out 3 days. That's pretty good. All right, Bobby, thanks for coming.
Bye, Bobby.
Oh, you bought the I can never say it. Himi gouache, the Holbein gouache ones, Jen. Is that the one you're talking about? Because I saw her swatching those, and those are pretty. Just because I don't like Holbein pencils, I actually want the Holbein watercolors in gouache. By the way, fun fact. I just don't like their pencils, but their watercolors look amazing. Let's see. Has anyone visited the Derwent Pencil Museum in? Is it Cumbria? Is that how you say it?
Cumbria.
Have you ever been, Emma? Cumbria?
No. I didn't know that was a thing, and it's now on my list.
When I come to the UK, we shall
If I
go.
get arrested from the Derwent Museum for stealing pencils, who do I blame? Whose comment was that?
Wait, someone said that? Where? Oh my gosh.
No, I said that. I said, if I get arrested in the museum when I go, who do I blame? Who told me about it?
You are going to blame, hang on, I'm scrolling up. You're going to blame Techno. You're going to blame Techno.
Very good. It's important when the police are asking.
But I still. Like, Techno told me to do it. I swear. All right. I think, Emma, let's finish up our flowers and then we'll call it a day. The flowers were on. I mean, not all the flowers.
Oh my God, you know how long it takes me to do this flower?
All right, let's race. Whoever finishes the flower first, and then we'll call it a day. I got to sharpen, though, because that sound is just heaven. Well, depending on the pencil you're putting in there, right? Other times.
Yeah, it's not heaven. It's not heaven. I'm trying to decide whether you just like annihilate your pencils, smushing them, or it's the fact that I don't colour anything. Because I've sharpened like once.
Well, what I'm doing is, it's the technique I'm doing. So see, with my leaves and petals, I'm doing a lot of flicking. So I need a really sharp point. So they're actually not dulling down. It's just they're dulling enough to where it's not giving the effect I want. So that's why.
Even more painful.
I'm sharpening them. But it works.
You realise at no point have I had time to check your part of this stream.
You don't even know what I'm coloring.
I'm going to watch this stuff later.
And be like, oh, look at that. She used pink.
Pretty.
I'm actually looking at yours. See, better friend. Better friend. Right there. Mm-hmm.
Fail. She streams more than me. Whatever.
I know. You're already overwhelmed. You're like, oh my God, what did I get into? Let's see. Lori, you have not heard about the Holbein watercolors? Yeah, they do have watercolors, and they're in tubes. I like the tubes actually way better than palettes, and yet I keep buying the palettes because I don't have a problem.
They have oil pastels as well, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Holbein makes a whole bunch of stuff, and in fact, a lot of their products were available in the US. It was just the pencils that took a while to get over here. Because on Blick, I could have bought their watercolors for the longest time. It's just I never did because that price tag, I was like, oh, oof.
Is that because they were missing a warning label?
I don't know. I've never confirmed that, but I know that they did add the Prop 65, but I don't think they ever changed their formula. But I mean, Prop 65 isn't required in every state, so I'm not really sure on that one. Let's see. Oh, Louise says, but
don't lick your Holbeins just in case.
Yeah, just in case. But did you see what Louise wrote? But officer, no. I was not stealing it. I was just sniffing it. That's going to be you at the Derwent.
Okay, you're going to get me locked up in a different place. That's what's going to happen there.
Emma won't be going to jail. She'll be going to that loony bin. Yep. Luna says Holbein watercolors are the best watercolors around. They are expensive. I do plan to buy them and try them. Oh, Evelyn, well, you are so sweet. I will keep an eye out for Tuesday. And then let's see, Angie, what is a good, cheaper brand of watercolor pencil sets out there? I mean, Arteza does make a pencil set, but their colors are really, I I don't know. I'm
The
not very
problem is,
impressed.
once you've used the Albrecht Dürer,
Yeah, you're kind of
the
screwed.
others just aren't as nice, and they are by no means cheap, but
No.
they're so nice. They're
Like-
the only watercolor set I have.
Yeah, and I started out with the woodless watercolor from Arteza, and then I got the Arteza Expert, and then I bought the Albrecht Dürers, and I was like, well, these Arteza Experts are never going to see the light of day, sadly. So honestly, I know everyone's on a budget, and I totally get that. I mean, budget is a big thing. But if you could save and even get like a smaller set of Albrecht Dürers and just try them and just, keep buying as you can, you'll get really good results, and also you won't get as frustrated. Like the Arteza Expert are rough. Like they leave lines if you use too much pressure, whereas the Albrecht Dürer just like straight up dissolve. I don't know. It's so my biggest thing is, you can get the cheaper set, but sometimes those cheaper sets can really frustrate you. So just keep that in mind. But the Expert from Arteza are all right. It's just once you get Albrecht Dürers, they'll be there collecting a lot of dust. Like they're on my list for A's, and I'm like, but I got Albrecht Dürer, so sorry, Arteza. See. Oh, Abby Cadaver. Hello. Oh, she's been lurking, but has one question. Let me smack my camera with my pencil too. All right, what's the one question?
Abby, it's so nice to see you here.
And then let's see, what else did I miss? Sonia. Hi guys. I usually lurk if I make a live. Oh, you're fine to lurk. Lurk away. I mean, we often lurk in other people's streams too. Yeah, Angie, the lines with the Arteza watercolor. That's what I'm saying. You just have to be a lot lighter handed. So Abby has a question. When coloring grayscale on Create Space paper, do you ever find the print smears, or is it just me? I'm going to let Emma answer that. She does that
certain
more.
books, yes. Certain books, no. I think it's a printing issue more than your pencil issue. So I probably wouldn't assume it's you, because I've had it do it sometimes, and then others. Like I've just done my Amazon woman for a hashtag in Women of Fantasy by Black River Art, and I've put some serious pencil down on that paper, loads of layers. They're the Brute Funa 520, so they're like cheap as chips, and nothing's moved. It's beautiful. And yet, some pages, everything just moves around.
Yeah, I left her to answer that because I don't tend to use the Create Space paper.
Really, Corey? Don't you lie.
I mean, there's sometimes, but let's see what else we got here. I'm trying to make sure I keep up with chat. Lisa started with a 12 set Albrecht Dürer and just added pencils. Yeah, that's kind of what I recommend, Lisa. Like, I know it's easier to just grab a cheap set, but oh my gosh, those Albrecht Dürers are like freaking butter. Seriously, when I was swatching them, I was like, oh my gosh, how have it's taken me this long to buy them? Let's see. The Gold Faber Aqua by Faber-Castell. I haven't tried those. That's actually, I'll have to try those. And then CBSG said I can never say this. Koinor, I can never say their name. Has watercolor pencils that are good. I haven't tried those ones. Let's see. Oh, JJ. Thanks for coming, JJ. We will do a joint live again. Don't worry.
Did you see how she just signed me up to another one?
She's like,
bye, JJ.
You've been volunteered.
She's like, yeah, she will. She does what I tell her.
Corey is a paper snob. Okay.
Yes,
actually,
she is. She's not gonna lie.
I won't deny it, but Ryan is a bigger paper snob than me. Where's Ryan?
Dang it, Ryan. She threw someone else immediately to the wolves there.
He's way worse than me. He's gonna get it tattooed on himself, okay? So
little disclaimer right now. If you can hear weird snorting, I promise it's not me. My dogs have arrived.
Is it though? Is it
I
though?
promise. They're Frenchies, they sound horrendous. Right, they're gone again. God.
Let's see. Della has the Albrecht tour and loves them. Yeah, I love those things. Oh, that's good to know, Luna. Just don't tell your husband. Yes, don't tell him it was me. I didn't do it. I just swatched him, okay? All I did was swatch. My gosh, they are snorting around, aren't they?
Go away. I love you too. Go away. Get off.
Are you sure that's not your collared husband?
No, he's tied downstairs. What are you on about?
Oh, Stacy has a question for you, Emma.
Emma, what is your flower combo? So we have the Ortiza Spanish Red, the Ortiza Pumpkin Orange. So that's the A139, the A032, and then I'm very sorry, but the Astra is a pale yellow because that's the best I can do.
The yellow from Astra with no name or number.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for coming, Darth Millie Pants. I just love that name.
That is awesome.
I know.
You're always welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I could come up with a creative name. Let's see. Angie, husband might have a say in the price. Possibly. But, just buy small sets of them and build them up. You don't have to go buy the 120 Albrecht doors. I did because I got problems, but I don't by any means endorse following my lead there. Just like
I was
Pablo.
good. I've got it was like a special box set, 68 set. So I don't have 120. I know, who knew?
Oh my gosh. Are you like shaking though every time you look at them? Because you're like, I need more.
I don't know what it is with the. I don't use a lot of watercolors, so the ones I do have, there's so many colors. Let's be honest, I'm not going to need any more. I'm going to be right back. I will be right back. Going to get rid of these two. I'll be right back.
Her snorting background. The dogs like to sniff pencils too. My dog just hops off stairs and talks to us. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. Let's see. Gone shopping for Albrecht doors. I do love those. I'm pretty biased. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, when I swatched those, I was just like, oh my gosh, these things are beautiful. Let's see, Louise.
Okay. Sorry.
Thanks for not snorting anymore, Emma. That's so kind of you. I still think it was your husband. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Could have been.
It could have been. Let's see. Louise says, does anyone have the Faber-Castell Pip pastels, and do you like them? Earlier I was saying I'm debating because between those and the Pablos this month, I really want them, but I do not have them. Angie, he already knows you're watching my live, so he'll blame me. I said nothing. It's not me. Beth liked the snorting. You should have left them.
But next comes the crying because he wants to sit on my knee. So.
Yeah, Karen has the Pip pastels, so she would definitely be someone to ask on that. I really want those. I saw someone do skin with them the other day, and I was just like, oh, okay. Choices. Della, you must remember I'm the enabled queen. Yes, Karen uses do you still use the pastel mat for your Pip pastels, or do you use other paper too, Karen? That's what's funny about all those mediums out there. It's very paper dependent. kind of like why Emma's doing her video on what works with what, because not everything works with everything. Like Arteza on Hannah Carlson paper.
Yeah, I got to be honest, it's not my favorite.
I mean, I'm getting the hang of it now because I've colored enough, but still, I'm just like, this is not working how I want it to work.
That's it, though, isn't it? Like, eventually, if you just play around with it, you're gonna adapt. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but I still think it would look prettier with my polychromos. But oh man, I gotta wait till the letter F. That's so far away.
Yeah, you do. Brutes is next month, so whatever.
Brutes. Oh, but I have like the 520 Brutes. I got the regular 120 square Brutes. I mean, whew, I got a lot of Bs actually that I'll be using. But the month of Cs is the scary one. I've got way too many.
I coloured the wrong thing.
Okay, bye, Kat. Thanks for coming. Emma's channel. I'm trying to remember which mod is still here.
Bye, Kat.
It's Melissa.
What is Emma? I like how Corey's like, don't know.
I can't think it right now because I'm coloring, but I'll have one of the mods link Emma's channel. And I think, oh, you know what? If you go to my description, also, I have her tagged. You just click on her name in the description of my channel and it'll take you there too. So she is in there as well.
Hope to see you in my videos soon.
Should I put up the disclaimer that you color better?
Yes, please.
Just keep that going.
I promise you'll enjoy my videos better.
Let's see. The pastel mat won't go through printers. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Oh, thanks for coming, Evelyn. We're almost done, actually. I finished my flower. Ta-da!
Oh, well, I knew she was going to beat me.
Look at you. You're so close, though. Look at that.
No.
So...
That's
like 40 minutes.
Really not.
I think
I can put my pencils down. That's what's happening. God.
I mean, this is Emma's first stream, and we made her sit here for 3 hours. So let's not totally kill her here.
Oh my God, 3 hours, and that's what I managed. It fits on the screen.
Isn't it amazing when you're like, that was what I did in 3 hours? Wow. Well, I feel accomplished. But oh, hey, Shell, welcome. Oh, you're not streaming? We've been going for 3 hours. We're actually gonna cut it because this is Emma's first time streaming, and we don't want to break her.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, Shell. Come right in right at the end.
I know we would keep going, but I'm getting hungry. We've gone on 3 hours. I need some food again. That cereal I ate in Emma's ear earlier is wearing off.
Yeah, I didn't get to eat cereal when she did, by the way.
Well, and it's your like dinner time, isn't it? What time is it there?
It's like 8 o'clock here. It's
oh
8,
my gosh, you need to go eat dinner.
Yes.
Yeah,
she's trying to end my life.
Emma's starving over here, like legit. And
well, I couldn't colour because my hand, I can't lift my fingers anymore.
We've killed Emma. Oh, it's okay, Shell. You're fine. But yeah, we're both gonna go eat. Emma needs to eat dinner, clearly, and I need to eat some lunch. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. This is fun. We'll definitely do it again. Don't worry. And then
I want to say, Corey, thank you so much for having me. I've enjoyed it so much. If you could ever have a first live, this is probably the most fun that I could have had. And thank you everyone that turned out for it, and all your lovely comments. You've been so nice.
Yes, you guys have been so sweet, and this was a blast, and it was fun having Emma here. I mean, it's fun having her banter in our chat, but it's so much more fun live.
She sort of thought I wasn't going to pick on her live.
I'm not naive. I knew it was coming. Come on now. Oh, good Lord. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Please do subscribe to Emma's channel if you're not subscribed already. Like I said, it's been linked, but it's also in my description. I'll add my pencils in the description below because I know a few of you have asked. And then I will be back next week. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us. It was fun, and we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, Melissa's doing your job. Don't get thumbs are up, guys.
Yes. Don't forget the thumbs up. Always appreciate the thumbs up. But all right, guys. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I'll catch you guys
Bye,
later.
guys.